Still idolizing, worshiping these puppets, dawg, that's really insane to us. No conspiracy, use your cranium, medulla. I'm blunt, got it on Ogun time like Nigerians. Open it up like Sicilians. They doing C-sections on C-notes. Do your research, analyze the D quotes. Each one teach one, share with your people. That's why I had to bring back LemiSpeakBroadcast. Exposing everything D-State. Already won, ain't worried about your sweet states. These folks still worry about record deals. Walk into Brooklyn for a cheesesteak. I'm screaming. XRP people got it, Chico, you ain't Pico. Swift transactions, low on fees, friendly eco. Let me speak on why I gotta teach my people to get like me though. Whoa, Nizo. XRP people got it, Chico, you ain't Pico. Swift transactions, low on fees, friendly eco. Let me speak on why I gotta teach my people to get like me though. Show these folks how to set up their wallet. Drippin', droppin', bro, no fair faucet. Take it off the exchanges and lock it. Capital One, bro, what's in your wallet? A lot of XRP, a lot of XDC, a lot of XLM. Man, best friend, look here, dog, if you wanna extend your generational wealth, you gotta spend. Not too expensive, dog, it's real cheap. Focus and finish, you gotta complete. Intermittent fasting, watch what you eat. Gotta stay 10 toes down on your feet. Tune out distractions, get to the street. Can't be lusting on every free. Focus on family and your little seed. And don't forget, listen to LemiSpeak. XRP people got it, Chico, you ain't Pico. Swift transactions, low on fees, friendly eco. Let me speak on why I gotta teach my people to get like me though. Whoa, Nizo. XRP people got it, Chico, you ain't Pico. Swift transactions, low on fees, friendly eco. Let me speak on why I gotta teach my people to get like me though. Hey man, what's going on with y'all, bruh? It's your boy Lemmy checking in. It's been a minute, so hey, y'all bear with me if I got any technical difficulties going on. It's your boy Lemmy checking in. I'm happy to be here. Hey, Silver Days XRP. Hey, appreciate you always showing love, my boy. It's your boy Lemmy checking in. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Shout out to everybody. I don't even know what my background music is at, but yo, it's your boy Lemmy checking in. We got Walter coming through in a second. You can see I'm rocking Chelsea blue. I lost a bet earlier last year, man, but it's all good. I'm in good spirits, man. Everything is gravy. Oh, audio good, video good. Hey, Silver Days XRP, man, you my boy for real, bro. When we get XR paid, I'm gonna need you to holler at me, bro. Holler at me. Let's link up, man. When the XR pays come through, you know what I'm saying? Or the dividends come through from my investment. Cause I'm trying to be retired by 2030, bro. I got 5 more years to work, bro. That's how I see it, man. Five more years and we done working. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Walter's coming through. Walter is here, so let me go ahead and add Walter to the stage. Damn, I need that link to pop back up. Where the hell he go? It disappeared. Yo, Walter, bring the link back up. Hold up. Yo, but it's LemiSpeaks number 20. It's the Blow Me a Dub edition. You know, I'm rocking Chelsea blue. I gave up on sports. A lot has transpired since you last seen us, man. But it's all good, and I'm all smiles, bro. We living. And we loving life. going on? We having some technical difficulties here. Yo, Walt, what's good? Whoa. Hey, that's you. Did you change the format of the screen? Cause I'm trying to get us back popping when it's big.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah. Whoa, though, man, what's happening?
Not much. What'd you say?
You see, like the format of the screen, it got all the all that crypto stuff, and it got us small. Did you do that, or I didn't do that?
Nah, I didn't do nothing, bro. I just logged in.
That shit crazy, cause I'm not at the hub right now. I'm not at the headquarters. So this thing is kind of different. Nah, we live. Nah, we live like him. Yeah, it's all good though. But shit, man, what's going on, bro? I'm gonna figure it out. What's going on with you?
Man, not much, man. Ain't shit popping. Oh, I see the Chelsea jersey.
Hey, bro. Y'all won that, man. A lot has transpired, man. Shout out to my boy Walt. It's LemiSpeakBroadcast number 20. I know we ain't been as consistent as y'all want us to be, but we in this motherfucker, you feel me? And we here. It's the holiday season, and we grateful for life, man. I got my boy Walter here. He want to speak, man. Walter got a lot to speak about. I'm rocking my Chelsea jersey. I owned up to the bet.
I got mine too. I kind of do what you put on.
Yeah.
Let me rock the old school so I can keep up with my boy.
You know, we might go back in the memory lane just cause. And y'all might maybe like sports again, cause I don't fuck with sports right now. Fuck sports. I'm on that campaign. Fuck sports. I don't rock with sports right now, and that's how we rocking. But we know we gonna chop it up.
Well, I mean, what's the beef with the sports though? Why?
Bruh, it's like a roller coaster ride for me, man. Like I grew up an athlete. Like I played basketball, baseball. I grew up, you know, doing this shit, and it's like now I'm a grown man, and you know. You live and you learn. You start to learn things. You're open-minded to things, and you know you start to see what the world really is, and you know at the end of the day we're all actors. We're all chess pieces on the chessboard. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna kind of speak in parables here and speak in third person, and then if we want to excavate, we can excavate. You know what I'm saying? But you know, for so long, at some point, shit just get old. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the conveyor belt of sports, and I feel like athletes are like some of our biggest actors. Like, sports has become a distraction. It's become so clear that like they're being paid to almost, you know, come to a conclusion for the elites. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, these athletes are talented. That's why I say it's 50% talent, 50% rigged. I feel like there's the game is orchestrated, and it's orchestrated to perfection. Like these people have perfected their craft, and I'm at an age now where I can see through it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just giving you a thesis because I can go deeper. But you know,
can you see what they have there?
I can't really see the letters. I can't see the letters on it.
Let me reduce the brightness.
All right.
Let me reduce the brightness on the screen. You need to see what it says.
And we going no music on y'all because I like the vibe. I already like the vibe with the no music. Like I can hear you. You can hear me. It's clear. But you see where I'm going, right? I'm not a madman, right?
I mean, I get it. Nah,
it's no shade. It's no shade to my partners who love sports and watch sports and soak it up. Cause what somebody's gonna tell me now in this day and age, they're gonna be like, man, oh, it's just entertainment. I'm just being entertained. Well, you know what I'm saying? My response to that would be like, yo, I don't want to be entertained by that. It's other things that might entertain me. You feel me? But I respect it though, because at the end of the day, you know, it's all about growth. And I'm not saying that the next person, I'm not saying that I'm more grown than this person, or this person's like, I'm not trying to be in competition with nobody on who's more conscious and woke and, you know, adherent and coherent to things. But that's just where I'm at with sports. I could like see through it. You know what I'm saying? And it's so much quote unquote conspiracies. I don't even like using the word conspiracy theory. I like to just use thinking analytically and, you know, being open-minded to what's really going on. And it's just like, man, I'm turned off. Like, you, for instance, when me and you linked up, when you came to the headquarters, the basement, and you seen the setup, and you was like, man, let's do this. Like, you're the reason that I really got back into sports, because I have been gave up on it. I make music about this. I talk to like my closest friends about this. Like, we go.
Hey, Lemmy.
What's up?
Do this. Turn the music down just a little bit.
Oh.
It's overshadowing your voice.
Oh shit! I didn't even know the music was on, bro. I can't hear nothing on my side. I'm just gonna put it on pause.
I can't hear you now.
You can't hear me? Can you hear me now?
Still can't hear you.
You can't hear me at all. Can you hear me now? I cut the music off. Walter, I'm about to text you. So
still can't hear you. Still can't hear you.
Look, all right, look at the comments, because people say they can hear me.
Nothing.
Yeah, I'm not at the headquarters, man. Hey, I'm on the road right now. I'm doing this joint from a phone. Huh? I'm doing this joint from a
your audio is out.
Really? Damn.
Yep, I'm connected. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, you good.
Yeah, but I can't hear you. No.
People say they can look.
Yep, I can't hear him though. Is my headset?
Yeah, because they say they can hear me.
I could hear him earlier before I told him to turn it off and turn up the music, but now I can't hear him at all.
And I'm cutting the music off. I thought I had the music off from the beginning. But apparently I had the music on. Let me see something real quick. I'm just gonna turn it down.
Yeah, I don't know why I can't hear you, Lemmy.
Check your headset.
Yeah, I don't know why I can't hear you, bro.
I'm on StreamYard, Fuma. I'm on Stream. Yes, I am on StreamYard. And I'm on an iPhone.
I'm using StreamYard. Yeah, that's what old boy just asked. I use the StreamYard. I am. Yeah, I might have to back out and come back in. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I'm about to do that real quick.
All right, for sure.
Let me back out and come back in. I like the chat up here too. I like the chat popping up here on StreamYard. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's lit. Hey, Fuma, shout out to Fuma boys. XRP fan for life. Shout out to XRP bags. That's my XRP family. You already know what it is. We really trying to talk crypto, but you guys just want to talk sports and all of this other stuff, and it's just kind of y'all driving me crazy. Got me wearing Chelsea jerseys and shit.
Okay, I can hear you now.
I wanna talk crypto, but it's all good. All right, so do you want me to go back on my tangent, or what's up? You want me to keep digging? You want to see?
Keep going. I want to hear where you at because I mean, this is not the limit that I'm used to. But before you go on, I want to like give a disclaimer to everybody that's listening. I'm kind of under the weather. For the last couple of days, so I might have to mute myself a couple of times just to let certain things out, or just. But I'm still doing what we do. I'm still doing the thing. And today I didn't take my mixture because I knew we was gonna be on there. So I'm still drinking. So and you see, it's a big club because, like, guess what? It's Christmas Eve. And they're gonna get fucked up on Christmas Eve. So look. Let me before you go into your rant, I just want to say this. A lot's been going on in our country. That orange dude in office. I mean, I'm just saying orange dude. That's what I'm gonna call him from now on. Just that orange dude. He been on some fuck shit. Epstein files. I'm hearing about this new thing. Because I'm not on social media. So I'm hearing about this thing about a Hunger Games type thing he talking about. Dude, I just know it's the end times. I'm getting end time vibes every time I see this dude. Because I grew up on the Bible. So when I'm looking at the Bible and hearing stuff, I'm getting end time vibes from this dude. So it is what it is. It is what it is. But soccer is soccer. We can talk about that later on. Liverpool finally found their foot. Shout out to the Liverpool fans, aka my brother Lemmy. Even though he's representing Chelsea today, love you for that. We ain't been shit the last couple of weeks, so we appreciate you putting it on just to represent. For a bet. A bet is a bet. So
hey, what's Sid at? What's Sid at?
Sid working, but he said he might chime in from time to time. So he's like,
I think he said
he's sending the link. So I'm gonna send it to him because he dealing with UPS workers today. You're dealing with UPS. See, we real people here. We work, okay? We have jobs, So he's dealing with UPS workers today. My boy didn't want to come on. He got family stuff going on, so he can't really come on. But I'm gonna shoot him the link though anyway. But go ahead. Let me hear you lay it down because this is not the Lemmy I'm used to. Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of disappointed, but you still my dog. I roll for you 100. So it is what it is. So just speak your mind. Let me hear you rant and rave.
Don't be disappointed, man. Like it's all an act.
See, I'm gonna mute myself so I don't have to say shit because me. I'm gonna be rebutting. I'll be like, no, Lemmy, don't do that. Don't say that. But I love you too much for me to let you know. So yeah, I'm gonna just mute myself. And I'm gonna let you say what you gotta say while I deal with the insides. That's rocking over here on but whatever. But yeah, go ahead, brother. Let's hear you.
Man, it's crazy. Yeah, I was under the weather. I was under the weather too, man. So like, hey, get the Theraflu, man. Take your ass to CVS and go get you some Theraflu or something, bro. But you already know what it is, and you mix up that concoction. But yo, for real though, man, like to piggyback off what you're saying, you know what I'm saying? Me, I have no political affiliations. We spoke on that in the past episodes. But those quote unquote end times was instilled with Biden too, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got it. It's all an act. It's lights, camera, action, bro. And that's what I'm trying to say with this sports thing, man. Literally, lights, camera, action. When you watch these sporting events, the lights is on, the camera's on, and it's a lot of action going on. You know what I'm saying? And it just is what it is. These players are getting paid more and more to become actors, bro. They are actors, and And whether you like it or not, whether you can see this shit or not, like I got my I know these might look like shades to you, like sunglasses to you, but I call these bitches Dicenians because I see through. And if you don't know what Dicenian mean, go look up Dicenian glass. Like I'm about to take y'all there because I don't want you to be mad at me. I don't want you to be mad at me, bro. You my boy. You don't be mad at me.
Bro,
I want you to understand where I'm coming from.
This is the thing, right? This is the thing.
Go ahead.
I can never be mad at you. Never. I am disappointed.
Yeah.
When you started this platform, right?
Of course,
you started on the premise of, crypto, and I joined on the premise of I want to know some more about crypto because I don't know shit about the crypto, and I'm a sports fan. So so for you to tell me you don't want to talk about sports no more, you just like. Bruh, I mean, look, I've been on that AFCON all day today. AFCON started at 7:30 this morning. I mean, granted, I wasn't on it at 7:30 this morning, but this is the stuff I grew up doing, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel your frustration because athletes have become prima donnas.
Yeah.
They have become. I mean, and then finding out that some of this stuff is like, is what's the word I'm looking for? It's fixed.
Yeah.
So it changes your mood on stuff. It takes away from that joy that you had as a kid from watching sports. So I mean, I feel your frustration, my brother. I mean, I really do. I'm not gonna try to change your perspective on anything.
Yeah.
We're just gonna talk. And that's the thing about life is like we talk. And if there's anybody out there that want to talk, let them talk. So you talk. I'm gonna listen. I might not like what you got to say, but I'm gonna listen. Because I got a lot of shit to say about the orange fuck. I got a lot of shit to say about the lady that's quitting from the Georgia House. What's her name again? She got a long name. The lady that's she's resigning come January 1st. She out of office. The senator. So yeah, she resigned.
Oh, she from Georgia?
Yeah, she's from Georgia. She's a big Trump supporter too. Well, she started off as a big Trump supporter, but now she's talking so much. She's talking mad shit about this. She's a big orange motherfucker supporter, but she talking so much shit about this orange fucker right now. It don't make no sense. So
put it in the comment. Put it in the comment section. All right, so I'm finna keep it 1K, Walter. I'm finna keep it 1K with you because I got my crypto people in the building, and I know. My crypto people.
Shout out to the crypto fam.
I can see I got some of my XRP family in the building, and I'm not gonna say that they fully endorse Trump or we fully endorse Trump, but there's a reason why we're rocking with Trump because he's at the end of the day, I'm a black man in America. And I'm not, and like I said, I'm not politically tied to anything. I know that Donald Trump is an actor. I know that Joe Biden is an actor. These Democrats and Republicans and these politicians, they're some of the biggest actors in society right now. They're like the biggest puppets in the game right now. But this orange puppet, the reason that I favor the orange puppet because whatever how can I say this agenda that they assign him to, whatever script that they gave him is favoring my investment in crypto, and I'm all about my paper right now. I don't know if you heard what I was saying when I first came in. I'm trying to retire in 2030, bro. I'm on a 5-year plan right now. Like all of the research that I've been doing, all the investments that I've been making, and this shit is real serious. And by the year 2030, I don't want to work again. And
it's more like 4 years, brother. It's more like 4 years.
Yeah, you're right. The countdown is real. So
the countdown is real like a motherfucker.
The orange puppet. I know a lot is going on, and
okay.
It's order.
I like that one.
It's order out of chaos, bro. It is order out of chaos. I think that shit is on the dollar bill or some shit like that. That is what these people thrive off of. It is order out of chaos. It's gonna be so chaotic, bro, that your head is gonna spin. your head is gonna spin. But if you see, but if you can see through it, if you can see through what's going on and see through the bullshit, then you gonna win. You know what I'm saying? And that's why Let Me Speak was created, because I wanted to give my people the upper hand on what's the upper echelon or what's going on. Like my XRP family here, like Fuma, like you see how Fuma them came in here, like, and they got us to the next level as far as our discussion is concerned. Like that's what I'm trying to do, get my people to that next level of where they can feel comfortable about their future, because these puppets, these people who have been put on set and put in place to do this, that, and the third, they're here to lead us off a cliff.
Hey, who's Fuma Boys?
He's one of my XRP. He's somebody from my XRP.
Fuma Boy, shout out to you, man. You right. You real, man. I like it. I like whoever that is. I like his comments. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
I like his comments. So he said don't read the chat. I'll get you. So anyway, look. I'm Nigerian, right? But I'm also American, right? Because I've lived in this country more than I've lived in Nigeria, and I'm also an American citizen, right? So I can weigh in on some of these things, right? And one of the things that's interesting to me, you know, Orange Boy that made them Orange Puppet that made them change the name of the Kennedy Center, because it's now the Orange Puppet Kennedy Center. You know that. I don't know if you know that. So
I didn't know that. Nah.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, okay, the Epstein files. Let's go there. I want to go there.
Let's go.
Let's go there. Okay. Now, you have a guy that was a criminal per se, that was waiting on trial, being held in prison, that mysteriously committed suicide. Now, this is the thing about that whole shit with Epstein for me, right? I think a motherfucker that rich and that vain wasn't gonna kill himself for no damn reason. But let's just say he did, right? Let's say he did for the sake of argument. But the people that are on that Epstein files, the power that's in that Epstein files.
Name some names.
No! I want to live, nigga. It's Christmas Eve. I want to live. I don't want the FBI and CIA and NSA showing up at my house. Shit, they can track my IP address. They know where I live. Y'all know where I live, goddammit. Come get me.
I mean, shit. The shit public. It's public, bro. It's public.
I'm just saying, chat. I'm saying, chat. I'm saying, Lemmy, if I come up missing in a couple of weeks, or if I come up missing something, you know why? Because my ass gonna open my mouth and say what I gotta say, and then I'm sick too, and guess what? And I'm on that yak. Oh hell no! You know I'm loose, and I got this little thing going on over here. Even though I can't do the other thing on there, but I'm just saying.
Okay, Elvis. Okay, Elvis.
Hold on. How do you release the Epstein files, right? You release some files, right? There's a picture I just saw online. I mean, on the TV today. It was 2 pages, right?
Yeah.
Everything on the page is redacted, but one line, at least half the line, and then the next page, everything's redacted, but the first line. Fuma Boy said, "We just gonna revoke the citizenship." Fuck you, nigga. But yo, it's like,
what about that one?
You say I'm AT-alien. I'm definitely AT-alien, bro.
Hey, you both.
I'm definitely AT-alien. But you know, it's like so for me, it's just like, you know, I'm like, everybody I'm around though, people I'm around on you know, they're on social media, so they keep telling me, hey, this person doing this person doing that, you know, Hunger Games shit coming up, this that. My brother, I'm lost for words, but I don't let that smoke bother me, because at the same token, I still got bills to pay, I still got kids to feed, it's Christmas, you know what I'm saying? I got the gifts got to pop up from somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Of
So
course.
so I ain't Santa Claus. You know,
Yeah.
I'm just a hardworking black man in the United States of America. They ain't really worked in like 3 weeks either because it's the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
So I ain't really worked. He said, but no crypto. I was in crypto for Fuma boys. I had Bitcoin, but I sold it. Shit.
Talk to him,
Shit.
Fuma.
Shit.
Fuma, for the
And
record,
nigga,
Fuma.
and nigga had bills to
I've been
pay.
preaching XRP to
Shit.
this man. I've been preaching XRP to this man, and you know I have. You know what my name is, Fuma. I'm XRP Lemmy, for Christ's sake. And that man got the nerve to say Bitcoin to us, but I digress. We gonna let Walter keep going. Cause it's gonna hit him sooner or later. I just thank God that Walter's my friend. Cause when it hit, it's gonna hit, and we all gonna be rich. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we need to get him on the XRP train, the XLM train. We need to get him. But
Okay. So
go
humor
ahead,
me
go ahead.
for a second. How much is an XRP coin right now?
I think XRP is right under $2 right now, if I'm not mistaken. It's probably like $1.91. If you let me say it off rip. Let me look right now. Oh shit, it's actually $1.86. Okay, so it's actually lower. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now
$1.86 for one XRP.
when you got into it, how much was it initially?
I got into XRP when it was probably about 15 cents, but I was not as educated as I am now on the coin. I got into it when it was like 15 cents, and I put $50 into it, and I didn't really continue to educate myself once I was told about it. But then as time went on, I educated myself, and I continue to accumulate a lot more. But I rarely bought over $1. I rarely bought over $1 because I've been in it for so long under $1. But when Trump became president, and this is what I'm saying, like whatever script they got Trump under, Trump is the crypto president. Trump is the president that's gonna make. He's here to keep and I hate to break it to you, he's here to keep those confused and push that order out of chaos negative to the limit. But then he's about to make a lot of people rich. If you're not paying attention to the order out of chaos foolishness, and you paying attention to where the money is going, his script is out there for a lot of people to make money. And I'm talking about generational wealth money where you won't have to work again. And it's already been proven because you have people who are already that deep into the investment that they're already rich. And I have friends, like shout out to my partner XRP Bags. I have friends that don't have to work again. They don't have to work again because of these investments. Because they seen it and I ain't even talking because of Bitcoin. I'm not even talking about Bitcoin no more. I'm talking about XRP. If it just take a little bit of research, I know, and laws are being passed right under your nose, right under our nose. Laws are being passed by the orange puppet right now. And it's being overshadowed and clouded by all of the foolishness because that's what it was made for. It was made for it was made for that. The links. Let me drop. I got you, Fuma. Let me drop these links. I got you, bro. How the hell do I get this link? All right, there you go. Boom, boom. Yeah, man. This Let Me Speak broadcast number 20. Someday at Christmas. Tomorrow's Christmas, man. If you're gonna do anything for Christmas, man, buy yourself some crypto. Invest in your future, man. Invest in your future. I started this Let Me Speak broadcast. Me and Walter been butting heads on the low, but that's my guy for sure.
on the low.
we on the low because I made this show for crypto, but Walter want to talk sports, and so I was here for that, and I'm still here for it. But I'm I am now coming with a different perspective on sports. I am tired of these people. I done seen too much. I done seen too much foolishness in the football, especially in this NFL. This NFL shit is crazy. NBA and FIFA's they gearing up for the World Cup.
No, you did not go there, because you know what? I am the biggest. I mean, well, maybe I'm not the biggest, but I could talk so much shit about FIFA. FIFA, UEFA, the CAF, which is the African one. They all corrupt. We all know that shit. I mean, I'll give you an example. The World Cup, right? What's up, Fuma boy?
What's happening, bro?
What's going on, dog? I'm sorry I had to rough you up in the chat like that, bro.
What's happening?
It's okay, man. Look, so
I said, hold on. This dude's gonna get on the internet and ain't nobody roughing him up. I got to toughen him up. I can't let you slide.
Fuma, I'm not here to roughen nobody up.
I know, man.
I'm here to speak subliminally, but not directly. I do like to plant my seeds. I'm the type of person to be like, I told you so. And in the XRP community, that's what they say. I told you so. So that's what I do. I'm the I told you so person. But you can rough them up. You can go direct.
I mean,
you can go.
Okay, before y'all rough me up, let me just say something about FIFA. Okay. So check this out. So when FIFA brings the World Cup to your city or your town or whatever, they get the ticket sales, right? So they just released the first batch of tickets. Bruh, them prices are blah, 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 blah,
man, that's FIFA, man. They thieves, bro. They rigged the whole game in the first place. They did it in Brazil. They're gonna do it again,
bruh. So the prices of tickets that were in Qatar, the prices here are more than double the prices of tickets in Qatar.
Because you're not gonna get kidnapped.
Bro,
Chris ain't even going over there, bro. Chris is like, nah. We're keeping him aside in town. He ain't going out there, nah.
I'm done. No. The sad truth about the whole situation is like, okay, so when the United States didn't get the World Cup, because the World Cup that went to Qatar was supposed to go to the United States.
It was a business deal.
But when the lobbying was going on, the people in the head, of FIFA, they got bribes. All of them got bribes. And the way they got bribed was like, oh, what you doing today? Oh, you doing this today? Okay, we're gonna donate. Oh, you flying to this city today? Oh, can you use my jet? Oh,
we got a lunch. We got a lunch. Ain't nothing but crab back there.
So former President Bill Clinton was the one that initiated the whole investigation into that shit.
Hey, and he part of the Dirty Red Dogs. You know that, right?
He was on the list. Hey, since you was scared, he was on the list, and he on the list a lot. He was
in the pool, dog. You see him in the pool? He was in the pool, dog. Like in the jacuzzi.
Yeah.
What's out?
Hold on. Nigga, I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Hey, we talking about the same nigga that did something in the White House, okay? So come on now.
He's like,
come on now.
He was in the pool like, fuck. Y'all can take a picture.
Oh, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, and viewers all around the world, wherever the fuck you at. Please take the kids away. Tell them to go to bed or something.
Oh, this ain't for your kids, dog.
It ain't for your kids. We ain't talking about the kids.
I'll cut down the cursing. I apologize.
Oh, no. I'm going to curse. Sorry for the boy.
You good, man. Hey, nah, y'all good, man. I just had to tell somebody we speaking from the heart. Speak from the heart, man. It's LemiSpeakBroadcast. Hey, speak your piece. I ain't mad at it.
So what FIFA has done, like, for example, you see what happened? The orange puppet came out the other day, just a couple of months ago. It was like, hey, I can't remember what city it was. It was like, look, if y'all don't get your shit together, we're going to make sure that I'm going to make sure that you guys don't get to host any of the soccer games. And then the FIFA president came out and said, look, we appreciate you, orange puppet, but we're the ones that make that decision. I was like,
but not in America. All that outside America shit, nigga, that's gone. That's bricks, dog.
No, brother.
We don't.
Brother, hold on. Brother, hold on. You know what? You know what they did
on their ass. God damn it.
You know what? You know what?
Hey, all them Africans, y'all be talking shit. They got one nuclear reactor nor a nuclear missile. Y'all niggas is in the back of the fucking bus. Hey, get your ass back there, boy. FBA, nigga, get back.
Hey, look.
I'm an African black man from Nigeria.
Hey,
get your ass up and back to work.
Hey, Fumo, I'm about to come in through this computer and whoop your ass.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a troll dog. I'm a troll dog.
No, you good. But you know, for them to appease the orange puppet so he can keep his mouth shut, they gave him the FIFA award for peace.
Yeah, get down, motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's where we at now. Get down or get down. What you want, motherfuckers? You used to sleepy Joe Biden. You used to that motherfucker in the back napping. You used to the old girl running around talking about she's securing the border, ain't doing shit. Can't speak a damn lick of English.
Talk to him.
She claimed she black, but she wasn't black. That chick was not black, dog. That chick was Indian.
Talk to him.
And this is the thing that pisses me off about politics.
Jafaking.
You want to pull out the race card. Man, shut the fuck up.
You don't want to pull. Okay, we can leave race out of it. I'm about that money card.
No, fool. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about her. All of a sudden, she want to pull out the race card, talking about she black.
Puma, he's agreeing with you. Agreeing with you.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, so here's the thing. This is what I'm gonna tell you. Like I told my boy earlier. I talked to my boy earlier. I ain't gonna say his name. I said, bro. Fuck the pizza delivery man. Get the pizza. You fucking around about the driver, nigga. I'm trying to eat this pizza. You the motherfucker arguing with the DoorDash motherfucker, and they still got the bag of shit.
Don't let that shit go over your head.
Get your ass back in the house.
Don't let that shit go over your head.
Hey. You see that? Let me ask you a question. You order food to your house, right? You got DoorDash, right?
Yeah.
Did you give a fuck about the car they was delivering your shit? Or did you get your fucking bag and was gone?
I got my bag and I was gone.
So you caring about the delivery driver right now. The delivery was coming. It could have came to you in a Range Rover, a Lexus, a Pinto, or a motherfucker on a bike. You tripping about the delivery driver, dog. Get this pizza, dog. That's all I got to say is get the pizza.
Yeah.
Bro.
But he game. But you noticed you said something. You know what you said, right? You said FIFA had to get down.
Yeah,
you ain't used to that. They got down. Yeah, it's duck and cover out these streets, dog.
Get down and lay down. Get down and lay down.
Hey. So needless to say, FIFA's gonna come. They're coming to America. You're gonna be happy. Hold on, let me ask this question: are you buying a ticket?
Fuck no.
So
I looked at the prices of the tickets. One ticket, average price is $500.
Hey, bro, can I say something to you?
And you know, I ain't going to the game by myself. That's $1,000.
Hey, bro, if you had put $5 on XRP when it was at 50 cents, you would have had that money right now to go.
Yep, facts.
Hey, shit, I could have flew in. You could have took me, nigga.
Yeah. Walter, we gonna get you to buy some XRP on this show.
No, we not. Walter, what do you do for a living, sir? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm not against it. So
hold on, let me ask you.
I'm in healthcare informatics, and then I own like a transportation, so concierge service.
Okay, so we gonna need Walt to not buy that. So when my ass come in and I need some surgery, there's people can pick me up. Take my ass down to this hospital. Whatever. I need to make sure. Well, I need to know somebody. Well, you can make sure I'm good, dog.
That ain't, man. You come to Atlanta. Shit, you come to Atlanta. Even LA. I got people in LA. I got people in New Orleans.
I'm from Cali. I'm never going back, dog. That's a slum fest, bro.
Man, Cali, bro.
I'm from Cali. I'm from Oakland, dog. I'm from Thermal Avenue up in Oakland, dog. I'm never going back.
Boom, I didn't know that.
Yeah, nah, man. Nah. I'm like Anton Daniels on that shit. Nah. Salute to Oakland.
Yeah,
y'all can keep it all yours.
I was in LA for
I did not know that. I just learned some
for
shit.
6 weeks. I was in LA for 6 weeks. Like what? From October to from August to like early October. End of August to early October. I was in LA for 6 weeks.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I was born in Oakland. I lived in San Diego to the 6th grade. My sister moved out there. We moved to Maryland, Virginia. I ain't going back. I ain't gonna say that, knock on wood, because every time I say I ain't doing something, I end up doing it like a year later.
So where you at now, though?
I'm in Florida, man. You know, I'm a Florida man, dog.
Huh?
Huh?
What part of Florida? What part of Florida?
Daytona Beach. Daytona.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna be in that area. I want to say like August.
What part?
Somewhere close to Orlando. You know, because we're doing work, so we're gonna be in that area sometime in I think August.
If you
August or May.
Yeah, I'm in between Daytona and Melbourne, Florida. So I work out of Melbourne, so I go down there and I got a little spot and kick it and do whatever and go to work. So
I worked in Ocala for like 3 months.
Hey man, you might as well just move to Florida at this point.
Hey, Walt.
So I was in Florida. I was in Florida twice this year too. I was in what's it called? Port St. Lucie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then I was in Pensacola too.
Yeah, man, I got family in Pensacola. That's some crazy shit there. Watch out there now. It's a different thing in Pensacola.
What's good in Pensacola? What's going on in Pensacola?
I can't say it on live stream, bro. We gotta talk about that. I got to go back there.
So like I said, we was in the project in Pensacola, right?
Oh, you was in the village. You was over at the village.
No, the Villages is in that's
no. It's called in Pensacola. It's called the Village. It's next to a big shopping plaza. There's a strip club across the street from it.
Okay, so I never went, but I wish you could see my hat. My hat says, "She said no strippers." That's what my hat says.
Okay.
Anyway,
so you okay?
I never went. I didn't go, but I know 3 people that went from the job, and let's just put it this way: one of them got so fucked up, she jumped out of the car while the car was moving, and needless to say, all 3 of them been fired.
Oh, they went to jail too. The Pensacola police, they're the roughest, man. Them dudes. And we'll talk on the off stream about why they that way, man. We're talking about, I got to go back there, dog. Like, so Pensacola dudes like, yeah, that nigga, he from here. He don't want to talk about it on the street, man, dog.
It's like that.
It's a whole nother monkey, dog.
I think I was over there too, but I wasn't over there long enough. That's why I'm trying to figure out what was going on.
I had met Bags over there. He called me up. He's like, yo, he gonna go see Maloney because he was looking for a spot to do the thing in Austin, right? That we did in Austin. I was like, all right, bet I'll meet you up there. Yeah. And then I look where we was going. I said, I didn't even call my cousins to tell them I was in town. I didn't call my mama. I didn't call nobody, bro. I just came. Came in with a low profile, looked for a couple spots, and left. We'll talk off later, man.
Damn.
Not on the stream on that one. Like how you say you didn't want to talk about the other one. That's how I'm about Pensacola. Oh no.
So wait. Before you go any further, though,
shoot.
You mentioned the Villages. Now you know the Villages over there on the other side, the one that's.
I've been over there. I did some business over there before.
Mm-hmm. What do you feel about that function they got going on over there?
Oh, with the you talking about with the pineapples and all the craziness, the freakiness?
Mm-hmm, the freakiness, yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna tell you about the Villages. I don't care about their freakiness. If you got your own business, you can make a bag over there.
Really?
Bro, like, I'm gonna tell you how bananas it was. So I have a surveillance camera company, right?
Okay.
So one of my clients who's in Daytona was like, "Hey, I got these people I know for years. They out that way," and I'm like, "Man, it's an hour and a half drive." So I called my other partner up who's in cameras, and he was like, "You got a contract over there?" I said, "It's not guaranteed." He was like, "You need to go." He's like, if you got to take off from your regular job, you got to go." Went over there, and it's a chain reaction. If you go over there, it's a chain reaction if you're doing something. So this guy was like, he wanted cameras up, and the things are so small, the houses are so small, they stay side by side. So I was like, yeah, so like quoted him an 8-camera system, good price. He was like, done, cash, bomb, or check. Next, his neighbors came out. Hey, what y'all looking at? He's like, oh, cameras. Oh, let me take a look at mine. I want one too. Bomb. I was like, oh. And then they just keep going. So I haven't gotten any gigs out there for a while, but if you get one, you're going to get 3. So if you installing toilets in the villages and you got a toilet on your truck, take 3 or 4 with you.
Makes sense. Because I think there got to be a tight-knit community where if somebody fucks with one person and there's a good, vibe going on there, and somebody else want to fuck with you, they'll just pass the word around. That's a good place to go do business. You're right.
Man, I would tell you, now if you could fix a golf cart, you'd be a golf cart fixing motherfucker making some money over there, dog. A mobile golf cart fixing business, like you got a little truck you just driving around. Hey, can I maintenance your golf cart? You get some paper.
Golf cart mechanic.
Yeah, because all they do in those areas is drive around in golf carts.
Yeah, man. Sell some Rolaids, sell some orthopedic shoes. Hey, bro, I'm just keeping it real, man. Them people got paper and they ain't even tripping, dog. They like, all right. Your concierge service, ooh, that'll be a monster over there.
I know.
Ooh. Doctor's appointments. Get your money from the doctor. Ooh.
Well, bro, because so
spin up an LLC real quick.
So when COVID hit, that business kind of went into like the back burner, and it's not a need, it's a want, it's a luxury. So it's not like, oh no, this guy got to be here to make sure everything's good. This guy it's I can do it myself or I can drive myself. So that went out.
I know, dude. So yeah, I know, dude.
But I'm still in it. I'm still in it, but it's as needed. That is what, like, one of my old clients reach out to me, and being that I'm always on the road, I got like a good network of people that I trust. Like literally my best friend that I grew up with, that I've known since, like, bro, I've known this nigga for almost 40 years, and we do the same. He got into it because of me, so he's still in it. So when I'm on the road and I need somebody to handle my business, I just reach out to him and he handles it. So, it's not the same, because let me tell you something. When I was rolling, bruh, when I was rolling,
couldn't keep him out the car.
I'm booking flights on private planes. I'm flying with my clients to different cities, destination, and making sure there's another car waiting for us at the airport by the time we land. And the crazy thing about it is, like, we're in another city, another town where we don't know nobody, don't know shit. They're like, oh yeah, Walt, you get in the front, you drive it. It's like, oh, I'm like, okay. I'm staying in the same hotels, the Ritz-Carltons, all of them. I'm staying 4 seasons. I stayed in Star Island in Miami for like a week with one of them. I mean, even somebody that's doing prison time right now, they just got arrested for doing the baby oil shit. Yeah.
Oh, you was with the baby oil?
Oh yeah. I ain't getting the baby oil, stuff. But
take that.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it funky with you. No matter how freaky ass Diddy was, he was a shit back in the day, dog. You gotta admit that motherfucker. Like, let's just keep it funky.
A legend.
That motherfucker was glittering and jumping around and shit. Motherfuckers act like Diddy wasn't the shit back in the day, dog.
Can't nobody hold me down. Oh no!
Jumping out of the closet, jumping around.
Hey, I got a question though. Did R. Kelly and P. Diddy do anything? Do any songs together?
Oh Lord! Ooh, I think they did. I'm not sure.
I don't remember where they did a hit together because they both legends in their own right too.
Hey,
they both legends, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you something. I knew R. Kelly was going to jail for a long time. So I'm gonna tell you, it was back in 2004, about 2003, 2004. R. Kelly was coming to Orlando to sing, right? So, we got the local radio station back then. It wasn't really syndicated. So the local radio station was like, yeah, R. Kelly coming to Orlando. Everybody make some noise. So people like, yeah. And then dude was like, one of the calls was like, yo, we got a caller on here telling me he like young girls. She was like telling him, like, he's like, what? And he's like talking to the radio, but we can't hear him. He was like, yeah, boo, boo, boo. And he was like, ask these questions. So they asked the questions. And it was like, well, get the phone number they gave you to call. Like, they was going negative. And then mad callers start calling in. Like, young chicks were like, yeah, I know about R. Kelly. And they was like, hold on, we're going to put you on the side there. And then they was verifying the number on literally in real time. You heard the radio guys play, oh, snap. I think these allegations are real. They all got the same phone number they've been calling, dog. I was like, he going to jail. Because, in Florida, Florida's a different monkey, dog. Y'all, I love Atlanta. Don't get me wrong. I love Atlanta. Y'all got the best of everything. Even y'all got too much certain things, but we ain't gonna go there. But
that ain't Atlanta fault, by the way. I'm gonna speak up right now. That's not, and that, Puma. You know that. Atlanta's not comprised off of that.
You know why I can't never move to Atlanta, right?
Hey, Puma.
You know why I can't move to Atlanta, right?
Hey, Puma. I've been in the streets of Atlanta for like 30 years.
I can never move to Atlanta.
My company been running for like almost 17 years. Bro. So I've been out here in these streets. I've seen it all.
Bro, hold on. You must not be married.
Oh, I was, but
Yeah, keyword was. Hey, man, I said everybody I know go to Atlanta. They go single, bro. They like, I ain't married.
Bro. We do what we do. Let me tell you something about Atlanta, right? I don't even go out. Like, I don't like to go out in Atlanta no more.
The females is creeping in your house looking under your bed for you.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't go out no more. I don't go out no more.
You see how serious you see how serious my face is?
Oh, I'm serious. I'll tell you a story.
Bro.
I'll tell you a story. So a friend of mine, he used to live in Atlanta. He was a pharmaceutical sales good. So he like, what you doing, man? I'm like, nothing, chill. He's like, why don't you just come on hang out with me? I'm like, all right, bet. Flew up to the A, get off the plane, get some food, drinks. He's like, man, I got to run to the bank. You want to run with me? I'm like, yeah, why not? We go to the bank. So we walk in the bank. He goes to the teller. I go sit on the couch. And then she's the president. This chick, she's a president. Very pretty, very pretty sister. Walks back and forth, right? So she's looking at me, and I'm like, damn, do I look like I'm about to rob the place? So she come over like,
looking at me.
Yeah, man.
Why
he did it amazing.
Why your boy standing there? You remember
that? Bro, so I'm sitting there. I got, I'm married, so I got my ring on. So she's like, can I help you? I'm like, nah, I'm just here with my boy. And then she looked, I said, no, that's my fraternity brother. No, I ain't. Nah. I said, nah, I'm married. I got a wife and kids, man. Nah. She was like, oh. I was like, nah. So she tried to talk, and I was like, nah, baby, I'm married, baby. Nah, this costs half, and I can't do that.
It's Atlanta. That shit don't matter here.
I know. I've seen it. That motherfucker was aggressive. I like, baby.
And the thing about it in Atlanta is, if you're married, they know, like, oh, okay, shit, that means he got somebody to go home to. That means I can kick it with this nigga on the outside on the streets. And when I'm tired, I can just send the motherfucker home.
Yeah. You an asset.
They could smell that shit on you, bro.
They probably could.
Nah,
Bruh.
for real. Nah, for
You
real.
When I was married and out in the streets in Atlanta was when I got the most attention.
Oof.
All the times that I was single and it had nobody or nothing, nobody paid me no attention. But
Good.
when I was married and out in the streets, nigga.
That shit was like the Highlander. You remember the
You
Highlander?
got that glow. You got that glow, my boy.
So
Bruh.
You got that glow. Nah, but Fuma, what differences you see in Florida and Atlanta though? Like, cause I know you was gonna speak on Florida.
So,
Like,
Atlanta is like
compare
a
it.
state within a state.
Yeah.
Atlanta is literally a state within a state.
Oh, yeah.
Literally, Atlanta is a state. Atlanta proper. Y'all expanding out to the outskirts and the north and south.
Exactly. Atlanta is unofficially expanded. Like, I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Yeah.
Fuck them city lines and shit. The shit has expanded, and it's
Y'all
gonna
going
expand
all
to the
the way
whole
out
of
to
Georgia
Talladega
in a
at this
second.
moment.
Thank you for,
I think y'all stretch out to Talladega at this moment, or at least to
Thank
the
you.
end.
Thank you for
what's it
saying that
called?
shit. That is very important. Atlanta has
Yeah.
expanded so much.
I mean, we need another airport. We don't expand it so big. That's
Yeah.
how big we are. Because we need an airport in the north side of town. We do. We need an airport like
Well, they're
in
not gonna kick
Alpharetta
Alpharetta people out, bro.
or
They
like
ain't gonna
somewhere in Gwinnett County somewhere. Like either
They got
Alpharetta or Gwinnett.
they got the Clearport. They got the Clearport over there. At North Fulton. Over there near still going towards like what is that Mapleton and shit. They got some runways over there.
You talking about Charlie Brown? Charlie Brown right there off of 20.
Yeah.
Right there by Six Flags.
On the west side, yeah.
So in Florida, we don't talk about it, but we don't really claim Miami, dog. That's another state. That's another country, dog. We cut them bitches off, dog. Once you get to Fort Lauderdale, we like, when you start doing that salsa stuff, like,
Miami is big Havana, not little Havana now.
Yeah,
Havana is little Havana. Miami is big Havana.
Yeah, we don't count that.
Bro, I got
we may cut that off and sell it to somebody. We may cut that off and sell that to another country.
Hey, Fumo, I got Miami stories too, bruh. Man, I had this Cubano in Miami. Man, he made me some rice and peas with some fried plantains. That was a wrap.
Do you still have your spleen or your both sets of kidneys? Because they will steal them. Hey man, I'll tell you a funny story, dog. I love my Haitian brothers, man, but they be on another level of life, bro.
I do not move like that anymore. I do not move like that anymore.
So I'll tell you a funny one, man. So my old business partner, he's from Jamaica, right? And he's originally from Jamaica, lived in Miami till he was a kid, and he moved up north to Daytona. So I went down to Miami for something. I think I was coming back from a cruise. So he was like, man, where you at right now? I'm like, oh man, I'm in Miami for another day and I'll be back home. He was like, yo, can you go over so-and-so's house? I ain't gonna say this dude's name on anything. He was like, can you go to so-and-so house to get these flyers for me? I was like, nah, dog, I can't. He was like, why? I said, man, you can't go to that neighborhood without him knowing. He was like, I'll text him. So I was like, you text him, but text him my phone number. So he texts dude call me up. He's like, yeah, what's up, Papa? The cats be like, what's up, Papa? I like, hey man, what's up, man? He's like, you gonna come and get these flyers? I'm like, yeah, I'll come and get them. He's like, be here at 2:15, not 2:12, not 2 this. When you get to that stop sign on my street, 2:15. Don't do nothing else. No problem, Papa. So I'm waiting down the street with my wife, right? They rode 2:14. We hit the stop sign. So them cats operate businesses out of houses. Like they'll have a full printing press run out of a house.
Hell yeah.
So I told my wife, wait in the car. I said, I'm gonna go in and do this, man. So I went in. He's sitting behind the desk like the big man. I'm like, what's going on, Chief? Man, I said, here, let me give you this bread. So I gave him the money. It was I said my business partner. So I gave him the money. He bring out the flyers. You're like, so what's going on? I'm like, nothing, sir. He's like, man, I ain't seen you in a minute. I'm like, man, I stay in my own territory. I'm in Daytona. And he was like, start laughing. He's like, all right, that's cool. You can go. I was like, thank you, sir. Hey, man, because one thing I forgot to tell you is like when we sit down the cut, the street is clear. Now this neighborhood looked beautiful. It looked beautiful. There wasn't no garbage nowhere. But in this part of Miami, it should not have looked beautiful. Right? So when we hit that corner, papa, and all the crew came out. I was like, oh shit. So we go up, boop, boop. We came out, the cruise was gone. It was like Moses had separated the Red Sea. I told my wife, wait, never go back there again.
There's places like that in Atlanta.
Yeah, they run that, boy. I was like,
oh yeah.
United States.
Okay, so I had this. So I'm gonna tell you this. I had this one client one time, right? And young boy, I think he's in prison right now. Either in prison or probably then killed. I think he killed somebody and he's in prison. I can't even remember his fucking name. But anyway, I got the link up through somebody else, somebody that I didn't fuck with in the past. So we're driving this dude, and this dude takes us into a neighborhood on MLK. He's like, look, we just gonna ride in here. Now, mind you, everybody in this guy's crew was strapped.
He took you through the bluff?
Yes.
All right, yeah.
He took me to the bluff, and then he took me to a neighborhood on MLK. And at the time, I didn't know what he was doing because the person that booked us they were shooting a music video, and the person that booked me was the director of the video. So I was wondering what was going on, and the director was like, "Look, we about to go in here. Let's make it quick. Let's get out." I'm like, "What are you talking about? Let's get out, bruh." So as we pulled in 4 SUVs, black SUVs, deep, all Escalades, deep. I'm in the front, right? And I'm like, so when I pull in, as soon as we pull in, everybody starts to scatter in the neighborhood. It's an apartment complex.
Yeah.
So it was later on, maybe like about 2 to 3 weeks later, I found out that the dude had dropped a body in that neighborhood, and he was going up there to show everybody in the neighborhood that, yeah, I'm the man in this piece, and y'all, bruh. Some of these dudes had like little backpacks, and we're pulling out little choppers out of their backpacks. You know the sawed off
rifles, baby. I got a couple.
I mean, I do too. Oh no. Oh, cool. I fuck with you.
Yeah, I
got an AR. I got an AR. I got a shotgun. I got 2 pistols, Glock 380.
Hey,
so
you know what I keep at my front door, homie?
We from the South.
Yep.
My boy got a whole cassette. My boy got a whole cassette.
That's 100. That's 100, right? That's 100.
Yeah. Oh,
that's
we ain't done yet. Hold on.
Oh. I'm coming to fuck with you for all day.
Hey,
I ain't been bold enough to buy one of those yet, but I think I'm gonna have to consider it.
It's LemiSpeakBroadcast where we bring people together.
Yeah, we talk about everything. Hey, man.
LemiSpeakBroadcast where we bring people together.
Hey, man, I'm gonna tell you.
Let me have to put that disclaimer in, like, we're LemiSpeakBroadcast.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
If you ever want a good rifle, I suggest you get a lever action rifle. Get a 30-30 Marlin or 45 Marlin. I got a 30-30 Marlin. I got a 30-30 Mossberg. I call that the digital cowboy. It looked like a blacked out AR. That joke is so sexy. It'd be like, man, I got suppressor, man. I just got this 300 blackout Ruger. It's a Ruger 300 blackout bolt action with a suppressor. I was shooting it on the range and everybody got quiet because they couldn't hear me.
Yeah, because they're wondering, is he gonna shoot us in the back?
Is he shooting at? Yeah, all you hear is the trigger. I was like, yeah, bro.
Yeah, man.
But shoot. So what's up with the FIFA thing, man? So they bow down. They gonna come to town. They selling $500 tickets. Is it still gonna be in Cali or did they move it?
Oh no, it's all over the place. So
Okay.
So I believe Dallas, Atlanta. I want to say, yeah, of course, Cali in LA. Right there, the new stadium in what's the name of that area? Where it's at?
Who, SoFi?
Not Long Beach. Yeah, SoFi.
Yeah, they
SoFi
need it.
is where it's in Compton. It's in Compton. SoFi. So I know they're doing one in DC somewhere. So it's like I think it's like I want to say close to 8 or 9 stadiums in the states, and
Ooh,
then they have some in Mexico, and then they have some in Canada.
man, I
Yeah,
tell you, that make you want to get out there and sell some water, bro. Like for me,
bro.
that made me want to go to Sam's Club, get some water. It's the easiest. Man, everybody drink water, bro. You can flip water like that.
Easy.
Yeah, nah,
I,
for
I,
real.
I'm actually thinking about signing a 6-month lease on an apartment and using that bitch for Airbnb.
Ooh,
Here go the
ooh.
cities right here: Atlanta, Boston, Dallas, Houston, Kansas City, LA, Miami, New York and Jersey, Philly, San Fran, and Seattle.
Oh man,
Ooh.
And then Guadalajara, Mexico City, and Monterrey,
Yep.
and
Yep.
Toronto and Vancouver.
man.
Yep.
You ever been to Toronto?
Oh yeah. I
I
got family out there.
love Canada. I got love for Canada.
Yeah,
Don't want to live there.
Canada. Yeah, nah, Canada lit, bro. Canada is lit. That's a whole nother place in itself. I
The
ain't been there in
food,
a while. I got family all over Toronto.
man. I'll tell y'all a funny story. So the company I worked for at the time, they was like, "Oh, you got to do this merger and acquisition in Canada." I was like, "Okay, They're like, "Yeah." Now this is March, so I live in Florida March. So I'm like, "Okay." They're like, "Yeah, man, you're gonna be out there for 2 weeks. Fly up, and you're gonna do the IT work, Zanny. You're gonna be good."
Cold
I'm
as
like,
fuck.
"All right." Man, negative 20 degrees. I'm like, I get off the plane and I'm like, "Hold on, dog, this ain't Florida." Lady was looking at me like, "You about to die."
March is like the coldest, like that's the coldest time of winter. Like, believe it or not, like that's because the shit is coming to an end. That's when you get the coldest temperatures of winter. That March period going into spring, you get some of the coldest days. Goddamn.
I thought I was gonna die. And then I started eating that steak. They got them big old steaks there. Like they got
Yeah.
real steaks in Canada, dog. They got them big, thick. Oh, I came back vegan, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I came back like, nah, I don't eat meat no more. Yeah. That's
Hell yeah.
the devil's meat.
Mhm.
Beef is the devil's meat. I don't eat that anymore.
This shit crazy. But nah, man. So did you ain't even beat Walter yet? I don't even think there's no need to beat Walter, man. I think Walter know about XRP by now.
Yeah,
No. I mean, there's no need to beat me up about it because the honest truth of the situation. Let me be 100 with you. It's like
Mm.
from me as a human and the way I was brought up.
people who are not human.
AI.
For,
I'm a dick, Walter. I can't help it, dog.
no. You good. But for me, the way I was taught or learned about investing is to see it mature in my face. You understand? So and then to know what I'm actually putting my money on. But when it comes to crypto, one of my regrets actually was not putting my money into Bitcoin early because I had a homeboy that tried to get me to put $100 in Bitcoin. If I had put $100 in Bitcoin when he told me to put $100 in Bitcoin, I probably had about 300 or 400K right now.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm open to the possibilities, but I want to know where to put it because I don't want it to just sit there. You know?
I'll
'Cause-
give you an easy one, dog.
okay.
So you're in medical, so you'll understand this term. You know how you have your ISO standards?
Mm-hmm.
Look up ISO 2022 on your phone right now while we talk. Just look up ISO 2022. ISO
Okay.
2022.
ISO 2022.
No, 2022.
Okay.
Yeah, 2022.
Yeah, 2022. Yeah. Okay. Worldwide Corp. Okay.
So you see the
It
standard.
goes live in 1 to 2 weeks. Okay. What is ISO 2022? Okay.
Walter, you about to wake up. Well, you're gonna feel left behind. You'll be like, well, hold on. You're supposed to tell me about this. Nah.
It's a global.
Oh nah, he was being told.
Standard for modern financial messaging, providing a common language for payments and other financial transactions.
Now,
What is this? Enabling richer data, greater efficiency. Okay.
Now, I want you to type in ISO 2022, blockchain, crypto, whatever you want, but type in blockchain or crypto and see what comes out. And see what comes
I didn't even know that shit was tied to medical. So that was a great way to do it because I would have never known to tell him that.
ISO is just international standards of operations, right? It's kind of like in America we use NIST, but over in Europe and everywhere else they use ISO. Hospitals use a lot of ISO because medical supplies don't actually come from America. They actually come from either a European country or whatever. So it's like a global way of communicating. Like, here's the rules and standards. That's all ISO is that way because we have it for cybersecurity. Right?
You remember when we had when during COVID when the face masks were coming in from Asia.
Man, them K95s didn't do crap, bro.
They ain't do shit.
You need a Myra mask for that, and that's like a real gas mask. You need a real bio. But they $500 a piece. Ask me how I know. Go look up Myra mask. That's what you really needed during COVID. If you can smell a fart through the mask, it ain't working, dog. If you can smell a fart, no, that ain't it. But if you look up ISO, it'll give you a list of. If you look up ISO, you got the international standard for banking or for communication with banks. If you look up ISO 2022 with cryptocurrencies or blockchain, it'll give you a list. That's where you put your money at.
Okay.
It ain't rocket science.
Well, the good thing about this whole situation that I got going on over here is I got my brother Lemmy, I got my brother Fuma.
Oh yeah, I'm here for you.
And you know what? All I gotta do is pick up the damn phone. So I'm blessed.
Now I'm going to tell you this. I'm not Walt. I'm gonna keep it funky with you. Lemmy ain't. When I get rich, we ain't gonna be talking, Walt. Hey, I'm gonna keep it funky with you. I'm like I don't know you, dog. I was like, what's your name again? I'm gonna have gold teeth though. I'm gonna have all. When you see me with all golds, that means I ain't talking to you. I'm gonna be like, I'm messing with you, dog. I'm
gonna be ghost. I'm gonna be ghost. Shout out to Bag.
Yeah, for real.
I mean, I thought we was right there, bro.
We cool, but I'm telling you to lock in now so we can stay cool.
Lock in so we can be at the table.
Look, how did look? We go hanging out, dog, and you can't afford to eat your dinner, dog. How that look, dog? You gonna be looking at me?
Yeah, because there's gonna be some different dinners, my nigga.
You gonna feel some type of way.
These dinners gonna be different.
I'm gonna definitely feel some type of way. Come on, I mean, shit. Shit.
You gonna be like, this motherfucker fool ain't even smart.
That's why. And shout out to Fuma Boys because Fuma has his own he has his own platform as well, and I need y'all to tap in, follow Fuma because he's doing this thing as well. Get this. This is all documentation, public documentation. So when we get rich, you can't say we didn't tell y'all nothing. It's gonna be here. I got 20 episodes. Fuma got countless episodes where he's playing music, he's talking about it, he's trolling, he's doing whatever. XRP Bags, we got a whole community, bro. We've been doing this shit for years. It's been there, and that's why I wanted to make this show because this is my service to my community. And then when it's game time, can't nobody tell me shit because I done laid it out there, bro. I tried. I can't say I tried. You can't make nobody do nothing, bro.
Okay. Hey, Lemmy, you have your own videos, right?
On like music videos?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some videos, yeah.
I need you to give me the link to them because I'll feature you this Saturday night.
Okay.
I'll put you on my YouTube as my featured artist.
Okay, cool.
And I'll make you my featured artist and play your videos, bro. And I can pump it at the same time.
Yeah, no problem. I shoot you some videos, bro. I got you.
Hey, well, I do a music session, so I do an hour on the show. I talk about a little. I ain't gonna lie, I don't be talking about no news no more, man. I just say here's some topics, look them over, blah blah blah. But I give some technology talk, something like that. I feature a restaurant, the restaurant I like to eat at, or I feature a restaurant. I play crypto rap, man. I just play crypto rap for an hour, and the chat just be vibing with it.
Hey, let me put his info on the chat so everybody can log in and try to get up. Put his info out there, man. So
I'm on my phone right now. So Fuma, drop your link because I'm not at home. Like I'm on this phone. I'm not really used to like using it.
And then I do another show with some cats I met. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a cool space to be in YouTube. Because this one brother, his name is Marvin Davis. Marvin, I met him at when you was performing in Vegas. When you flew in Vegas and performed the second time.
Marvin, ain't he from Georgia or South Carolina?
Marvin from Arkansas, but he live in Texas.
Okay, I think I know who you're talking about.
He was there with his cousin Jay Henry, the big dude.
All right, big dude. Yeah, big dude. Okay.
Yeah, the dude was selling the oils. Hey, bro, we be doing some hood shit at these events, dog. My man came in and sold some oils, dog. This shit is dope. And I'll be buying them. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out Jay Henry for selling me them oils, making me smell better. You know what
I mean? It's all about support, though.
Yeah,
it's all about support. It's all about love. So I mean, it's just like for example, with me right now, one of my best friends ever. She's like the godmother of my son. She just released a book, so I'm a
really
too. Yes, it's on Amazon. We went to school together, man. I've known her 30 years plus almost, and real good people.
If you drop me the link, man, I'll pump her book out, bro.
Oh, bet. I'm gonna drop it.
I'm gonna give you when we get off the live. I'm gonna give you all my information, dog, so we can all chat and
Fuma, lock it. Yeah, let's lock in, Fuma. I got to do better with the communication, but shout out to Fuma boys, man, checking in, supporting Walter. Y'all, Walter, you ain't got no excuses, bro, because Fuma, he know way more than me, like on the crypto scale. Me, I'm a strict investor, and I know a little bit about the technology, but he knows a lot. He know he's plugged in, bro. Like these are the type of people who I surround myself with. You know what I'm saying? Like this is my this is my XRP community. Yeah.
Hey, man. Hey, Walt, I'm gonna tell you.
As a matter of fact, let me see if she can come on so she can talk about the book. Let me see if I can get her to come on.
Hey, Walt, I'm gonna tell you a funny story while you locking in. So I'm going out to Las Vegas last year for this crypto convention, right? So I fly to Daytona. I get to Atlanta in the airport. I'm having a good time. I get on the plane. I see Lemmy. And this is how my mind think, bro. Like I be on some different shit sometimes. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm thinking Lemmy on the flight working, and he coming to stay with me and my boys in Vegas, right? I'm like, oh, you coming to Vegas to stay with us? He like, look, he at work, right? Because at first you see somebody dressed like they working, and you like. So when I seen him, I automatically assumed he was about to come to Vegas and stay with us and shit, right? I had a little drinks. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, what's up, dog? Oh, you coming to Vegas? Are you coming to stay with us? He like, no, I'm working. I'm like, no, when you get off work, man, we just come. He like, no, I'm like, oh, this nigga's working. The little voice, he's working. I'm like, oh shit, he's working. I'm like, hold on. These motherfuckers know who you are. He like, I ain't full of them folks. And he like, yeah. I'm like, y'all don't know who this is. But he's like, go sit your ass down before I kick you off the plane.
Fuma, I don't even think Walter don't even know who I am on that level. He on the phone right now, but I don't even think that's how out of tune with this crypto stuff a lot of people are. A lot of people who are around me, they don't even know who I am, bro. They don't even know. They don't know the level. I don't think they know the level that I'm on with the XRP. Like you got your level and I got my level. And he's my partner.
He's playing. Everybody looking at me like I just sat down. I was like, shit, this is gonna be a fun flight. Then I ain't gonna tell them about the other play because you know how we do. But everything was good. We'll talk off air about the other play. Motherfuckers always got some play.
Yo, Puma, man.
No, but see, and you know it's crazy. I haven't had the privilege of running into him on a flight yet, but I've run into him a couple of times at the airport because I fly a lot too. So, I bet that was kind of fun for you though.
Oh,
I
yeah,
bet that was fun for you.
I'm sitting there tripping on these cats on the airplane. Don't know who this dude is. I'm like,
I mean,
what the hell's going? Y'all don't know who this is.
They don't know. They'll find out.
I just shook my head like,
but they don't need to know. I'm gonna give you a funny story. So when I was coming home like 3 weeks ago, whatever, I can't remember. But anyway, I was flying and I was flying first class. So I stay quiet. I got upgraded. Okay, I don't buy first class tickets.
hey,
I'm just
upgrade is nice. I ain't gonna lie, it is nice.
I just fly Delta a lot.
I fly Delta too, bro. I tried others. Hey, I tried others. For some reason, I'm gonna let you finish. I decided I was flying to Chicago a lot. I'm like, I'm gonna try American.
United or American, yeah.
Bro, when I got to the airport, the chick told me the flight was gonna be late. It's 6 a.m. What the hell? And I was after the couple times I told American, I was like, no, y'all never see my money again. It's Delta or I ain't going, dog.
Yeah. So I'm sitting there, right? And for some strange reason, this day that I was flying, I was the only nigga in first class. So one of the flight attendants she just kept looking at me. So when she asked me what I wanted to drink, I said, just give me some bourbon and put me like put the back whatever you guys call it, just put the ginger ale and then with some ice in a different cup. She looked at me, she's like, I'm like, don't worry, you just never tried it before.
I'm sophisticated. I just look this way.
I just look this way. So when I was just like, I was like, oh, you just need to try it one time. When you try, you let me know. Crazy enough, I ran into her again, maybe about 3-4 weeks. 3-4 weeks after that, because I guess it was her route. And she was like, "Oh, he was right." I'm like, "Yeah, I know." She's like, "Oh, you going to Atlanta?" I'm like, "Yeah, you live there? Yeah, what's good?" I'm like, looking at her, I'm like,
You didn't get the free flight benefits, buddy.
This time around, I was in the back, sitting in the exit row. Okay? So I'm just like,
if you had put it down, you would have been back in first class.
I don't need that kind of stress in my life, brother. I don't need that kind of stress in my life. I mean, one thing I've learned in life, and it's something that I'm sticking to right now. And shout out to everybody that has a woman, relationships, all that stuff. But as a man, if you have children, if you focus on your legacy, which is your children, you can never lose. So that's where my focus is, because I get relationships and what they are, but unfortunately, I hate to say it this way, they come and go, but your children don't. So if you focus on that, it would put everything else into perspective.
Speaking of children, have you noticed how gray Lemmy has gotten lately over the last 2 years?
Oh, how great!
Yeah,
it's just wisdom. It's just wisdom. It's just wisdom, man.
I
remember when he had no gray hairs.
They was always there. They was always there. I just,
I had a strand, and it was pulled up a couple of days ago because I was just
a lot, bro. I'm really 28.
I had a bruh. I mean, but I don't know about you guys, but when I tell people my age, I get good compliments. They're shocked as to how old I am. So it works perfect for me.
Yeah, they be even with the grades, they think I'm 27. And y'all know I be around a lot of them. They be thinking I'm 27, 28. So I take it. I know I got these grades poking out, but it's all good. I just credit it to wisdom. I'm getting wiser, man. I'm just chilling.
Gotta be wiser. Gotta be wiser out here, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
Bruh.
But yo,
Yeah,
man,
so-
I got a busy day. I do got a busy day tomorrow. I could be here all night if I ain't have to. If I ain't
No,
have to
we
move
go
tomorrow.
be here. We gonna be here all night. That's what we do. You know.
yeah. So if you end the video, stay on board so I can show you some stuff with StreamYard. Does that make sense?
Oh,
Yes, it makes sense.
yeah.
At least I can tell you about it.
I'm trying to see if she's gonna come on or not. I mean,
Because-
I don't know it.
that part. Let me know if she gonna come on, and then if not, we gonna probably end it. But yeah, I'm gonna stick around. I'm gonna stick around for me.
Yeah, because we'll talk off air.
Okay.
People, I ain't gonna say nothing.
I'm calling her
I would
right
sound
now.
negative if I said what I
Yo,
was
did
going.
you get the link?
No, you good.
Okay, then follow the link and come on.
Hold on. I get 20% of all proceeds moving forward. It's a verbal
use the
contract.
StreamYard link. Come on, we waiting.
I get 20% of all proceeds moving forward. That's a verbal contract.
All right, she said she's.
I'm
in.
messing with you, Don. Let me like, I should not have let this dude on my show. You know,
Nah, you good. Hey, you good, bro. I'm having fun, bro.
yeah, that's what the YouTube stuff is about, man. Having fun, and then you throw a speaker in who, like out of left field, see what happens.
Yeah. Fuma, trust me, you're not bothering me, man. I'm enjoying myself. I'm here to let y'all speak, man. It's really not even about the money for me either, like at all. Like this was all about just teaching people crypto. I don't even care about the money.
Yeah, okay, all
I know
right.
We're
gonna set your affiliate links up after this, bro. You and you gonna be like, oh, Fuma, yeah, that's what they was doing, dog.
There she go. Hello.
Hi, can you hear me?
Hello, what's up? What's up?
How you doing?
I'm good. What's up, Wally?
I'm good. Say hello to Lemmy with the
Hi,
sunglasses
Lemmy.
on.
Hey,
And
what's
say
up?
hello
What's
to
up?
Fuma.
How you doing, D?
Hi, Lemmy. Hi, Fuma boy. Is it Fuma boy?
So it's Fuma Boy Z. It's usually Fuma Boy Z. Like
Fuma boy Z. Okay. How are you?
pretty good. Everybody calls me Fuma for short, so that's all good.
How
So
y'all doing?
We're good. I was just telling them about this book, telling them of our relationship, how I've known you forever. So I just want you to come on and talk about it, just to let people know. So
Wow. Thank you so much. Now this. He is a fool, okay? Because I was just texting him. And he was like, what are you doing? I'm like, texting you. He's like, are you available? Can you come on live? I'm like, what? Nigga, I'm drinking, okay?
Hello. I'm drinking too. Shit.
But I have known Walt for such a long time. I mean, if you want to know any of his secrets, I think I have all of them in a vault. Because we've known each other for about 30 years, and it's been an interesting relationship all these years. What are you talking about? The people need to know the truth.
Okay, Alicia Keys.
But I love him. He's like a brother to me, and he's so gracious because I just wrote this book, Flowers Bloom in May. And it took me 10 years to write this book, but it is a novel, and that is for anyone that either is African, interested in Africa, or just a young woman that is interested in, just kind of coming of age. Because the book, I've been writing it since 2015 and finally published it this year. It follows 5 young women through, junior high all the way into adulthood. But I only published part of the book, which is The Flowers Bloom in May. I'm working on the prequel because I have to separate it into 2. So Flowers Bloom in May is about a woman that she is in her 40s and she is married, has a thriving ministry with her husband. And then one day she gets a call from her best friend that the son she gave up for adoption when she was in college is looking for her.
Excuse me for a second. I have to throw a disclaimer, D.
Yes.
Okay. I've been learning. I've been taught, I'm learning on how to really communicate with people lately and be softer and gentler. I had to deal with some HR people. They said I was not a nice guy. So I'm going to give total disclaimer. I like to troll people. I'm going to take it easy on you, right?
No, troll me. I'm ready. We're all adults here, so we could take it.
Okay, so I'm going to have some questions about
Please
this.
do.
All right, cool. So, but keeps explaining it. I'll ask the questions later because you were rocking it straight up.
Okay. So this young man comes looking for her. He is in his 20s and he's looking for his birth mom.
Don't tell everybody the whole book because they ain't gonna want to buy it.
Oh no, it's not telling the whole book.
Okay,
It's not. But believe you me, what I'm telling you is nothing compared to what's inside the book. So it's basically about the story. As the story evolves, this boy is looking for his mom and how the young lady is handling it and how it impacts her life. So that's pretty much kind of the gist of the book.
Awesome.
Please do get it because it has, I think anyone that is an adult can relate to the book.
Now,
look at you!
Can I keep it funky with you, D? Can I keep it funky with you?
What you don't know is...
Yeah, so please feel free to ask me questions.
First, Walt didn't read your book. You know that, right? Walt can't read. Walt ain't read no book.
I know, that's why he was asking me for the audio book.
You're gonna need the audio book. I'm gonna need the audio book.
What you don't know is,
but he's gonna have to read this one because this is from family, so he's gonna have to read it. He doesn't have a choice.
Nigerians like him don't read.
He gave me 2 copies. I bought 2 more copies just so you know.
Yes, he did. He did. So he is reading the book. He doesn't have a choice.
You have it on Amazon by any chance?
Yes, it's on Amazon. So you can get it on Amazon or Book Baby. I'm working on the audiobook. That should be released by beginning of next year.
Hey, Walt, can you drop the link in the chat for Amazon?
I think I did. Is it in there? I think
I don't see no link.
Hold on, I'm gonna get it. What's the name? Can I see the name of the book real quick?
It's called Flowers Bloom in May by Didi Aswamba. And the interesting thing is there's no other book called Flowers Bloom in May, but we're still, since we just launched last month, the SEO is still working. So you still have to add my name to it for it to come up on Amazon. But it's called Flowers Bloom in May.
Hey, Didi, is it Asuma?
Yes.
It's already on Amazon, baby.
Yeah, but for it to come up, like when you type in Flowers Bloom in May, for it to be like the first.
No, it was the first. It was the first. That's why I got it right now.
I dropped it in the chat, but it's not in the chat. I'm gonna have to find another way to drop it.
The link is too long. Let me see if I can see if they got a shortcut to share.
Well, so you can have the short link. Send it to them.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Let me see.
I got a question why they provide links. What was the inspiration behind like this?
Question.
Oh, she gone.
Why she leave?
I don't know, but maybe she'll come back. But that was my question though. What was the inspiration behind the story?
She's back.
Okay,
she's back.
Sorry, I pressed something. Oh, you asking what's the inspiration behind the book?
Yeah.
The inspiration behind the book is really, I don't want to say because I may give the book away, but let me just put it this way. It's over the years, I've always kind of thought and wondered, what if certain things were to happen? What if this person that has this perfect life, all of a sudden, their spouse realizes that they're not perfect anymore? Because, when you're young, especially, are y'all from Atlanta?
Yeah, no, I am.
Okay. So you understand if you're from Atlanta, when you're young, you're going through college, you're doing stuff, you're just doing your thing.
Yeah,
you fuck up, something happened, you're like, okay, you know what, I'm just going to put it behind me and you move on with your life.
Right.
But then your life catches up with you.
Y'all got whole other problems in Atlanta. It's not applicable to anybody else who ain't from Atlanta. we got our own problems. Damn everybody.
Atlanta versus everybody, bro. Atlanta versus the world.
So, I was just kind of thinking, talking to some friends and just kind of thinking like, what if that happens? How do you manage that? So that's kind of the genesis of the book.
Okay, Didi. So where are you from?
Atlanta.
Okay. So you're born and bred Atlanta.
No, I was born in Nigeria.
Shocker.
And then I immigrated to Atlanta. You know, you can't be talking about these things, in the type of, situation we're in right now. Okay. So I did immigrate. We're not going to talk about it. And we're just going to leave it at that.
I'm scared, Didi.
So you
See, I'm an FBA, Didi. Our time is here. We're here now.
So you mentioned earlier we were talking about the orange puppet. The orange puppet is AKA, the
Walt, listen, we are on live. I am not trying to, stand in front of customs or immigration and answer questions. Okay. So I'm gonna need you to take that back for the next 2 years.
Oh no, baby, they ain't 2. You're gonna have a whole 8 after this. JD Vance up next, baby.
Listen. I already had it bad when 9/11 happened, because after 9/11, people were like, profiling me because of my last name. I'm like, listen, I am not Muslim, okay? But they profile me anyway. So please.
Didi says she show up eating bacon now.
Hey,
leave me alone, man.
Hey, I got a question for y'all. I just found out something today that I didn't know. Being that Fuma is he work in the aviation world, and then y'all two is from Atlanta. Did y'all know that in 2019 it was about to be a terrorist attack on the Bank of America building in Atlanta? Like they was gonna fly a plane into it. I just seen a story. Did you know that, Fuma?
No,
and
is that true?
So many terrorist threats and stuff that gets knocked down by the different agencies now. If you hear about it, they didn't do a good job.
I was not here in 2019.
Oh,
you brand new.
So you a baby? Oh, you a baby? You a baby? You a
No, I'm not a baby. Okay, I grew up in Atlanta. Okay, I grew up in Stone Mountain.
There it is.
So I'm not a baby. I just left here for a period of time and came back. But I'm old Atlanta. Walter understands. I was here before he was here. I am. I almost say I was born and bred in Atlanta, but I was.
Do you have a Nigerian flag in your house? Do you have a Nigerian flag in your house? You have a Nigerian?
No.
Okay, you from Atlanta?
No, I don't.
Yeah, messing with.
Why would I have a Nigerian flag in my house?
You're from Nigeria.
He a troll. He a troll, bro.
He is a troll.
I try to make people laugh. That's all I try to do. I try to do this.
Didi, check this out. I was watching Nigeria's soccer game yesterday, and when the boys came on the field, they played the national anthem, right? And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, why are these guys putting their hands on their chest for the national anthem for Tanzania? Did you know that they changed the national anthem last year?
Excuse me? Of Nigeria.
They changed the national anthem last year.
Which national anthem do you know? Trust Nigeria's call obey.
They have changed it. Of all the problems we have in that country, they make it a priority to change the national anthem. Who gives a fuck about it?
So what's the national anthem now?
My dear, I have no fucking idea. You might have to Google that shit to find out. But it's been changed.
Y'all just need to rock a Burkina Faso and call it a day. That's my political view.
Nobody's going to know Burkina Faso. Have you ever been to Nigeria to understand? Let me explain something to you about Nigerians. Okay, listen. There is there is no other. Nigerians are special. They're human beings, and then they're Nigerians. They're just different. You can't compare them to any other.
Break it down. I want that breakdown.
I gotta have a breakdown.
You can't just say
okay.
that.
The thing about Nigerians is this: Nigerians have a way of adapting to hardship that is very different from most people. So most people, the way Nigeria is, when you look at Nigeria as a country, sometimes it's difficult to understand it because it's a very complex system in that there's a lot of challenges in Nigeria. There's a lot of difficulty
for the
average person.
What are the challenges and difficulties?
The challenges and difficulties in Nigeria is one, the one that is very, very prominent is just ability to just live. like access to resources and just being able to make it day by day.
What is causing
If you followed Nigeria over the past couple of years, inflation has been crazy in Nigeria, more so than most other countries.
Why is that? I'm wondering, like, why is that?
There are a lot of different reasons. Partly, a lot of it is corruption. And corruption is like the kind of like the pinnacle of it, but mismanagement of resources and things of that sort.
So it's your leaders in your native country that causing this issue.
Fuma, let me blow your mind for a second, Fuma.
Well,
at one point, our money was more powerful than the dollar. It was like a dollar to like maybe like 90 cents of 90 kobo.
That was like in 1982.
In the 80s. Right now, it's like $1 to like $1,500. $1,500 of our money.
It's 1,495.
There you go. That's how crazy it is. So our money
and it's not even that. When you even look at from 2002
guys real quick.
So now
FBAs aren't getting along with you guys in America.
Who?
You guys, I said FBAs, Foundational Black America. The reason why is you guys, I watched you twice, both say your country, but you claim to be U.S. citizens. So it's either.
Excuse me, Mr. Fuma Boise, where are you from?
I'm from Oakland, California. Born in Oakland, lived in San Diego, lived in Annapolis, Maryland. I got my first degree from Embry-Riddle. I got my second degree from Daytona State, and I got a master's in cybersecurity at FIT.
Okay. I used to live in San Francisco, so I was right across the bridge from you. Yeah. You got a lot to learn about the complexity of.
No, I don't. I'm not Nigerian.
Of Africa, and that's what I was trying to explain. It's easy to just put a label on it and say it's corruption. I think it's more than that.
Well, so I was asking questions because I wanted you to get more in details instead of being broad, because I've noticed a lot of people.
Ask me questions, please.
Yes, I was like, so it's the issue is the leadership that's in Nigeria is corrupt.
Partly.
Right? Now, don't get me wrong, all leaders are corrupt. I don't think
exactly.
No one is special, but because of their corruption, it devalued your dollar. Is that correct?
That's why I said it's a very complex situation, because when you think about it from an economic standpoint, having bad leaders doesn't devalue your currency. A lot goes into devaluation of currency that could happen across multiple terms of leadership.
Well, it's the actions of your leaders have caused the devaluation.
Is the decisions partly of the I wouldn't just say the leadership, is the government as a whole over time that has resulted in that. And keep it in mind that the government is a reflection of the people, because the people elect the government.
Ooh, that's deep.
So you don't want to go there.
So now you're saying the people are corrupt. So if they elect corrupt,
the man in the mirror.
Dang, that's cold, bro. So let me ask you a question, and I'm interested. This is a good conversation because most people are too touchy.
This is a needed conversation. This is one.
What is the remedy? Is there a remedy? Do you think there'll be one, or do you think this is just going to keep going?
I think that the way that I look at society as a whole, because I don't just look at Nigeria in isolation, I think that over time, there is a thread across different countries. I think part of it is education. When you look at the way that we are educated now, is very different from the way people were educated before.
Are you talking about, okay, now I got to ask this question. Are you talking about education under when you guys were colonized?
No, I'm talking, it has nothing to do with colonization. It has to do with people picking up books and reading.
I told you nobody's going to read, but all right.
People, and because it's easy to just want to label things, right? But let's look at the facts. Let's look at it from the singular unit, which is the individual. For you to educate yourself, you have to seek knowledge. Mm-hmm. And as you seek that knowledge, you have to be able to consume it and understand it. Those are different things.
So here's the thing. I get your take on your philosophy, but in world history, the masses have never been educated to the point where you think they should. They never will be.
No. And that is the problem.
So the problem is here. This it's going to be sounding kind of well, I got to say this one. The problem is we gave not we, because I wasn't a part of the structure at the time or whatever. The problem most likely is people were giving too much education, and they were given the right to vote versus having
people. When were people ever given too much education? I missed that boat.
When people can get on, how can I say this? I'm not trying to be rude. I think people were given too much education where they thought their opinion really mattered, and they thought that, hey, I'm so self-righteous. I know who to vote for, who can do this, because I'm this person. I'm this individual. So when they did that, they were like, I'm this educated. I know.
Okay.
Boom. And then they elected these people who were probably not as smart or not. I'm not even saying your country. This is worldwide.
Yeah.
So
I don't think so, though.
I do, because if that wasn't true, because if that was true, if it wasn't true, your country and other countries would be in a better place, or at least
but I don't think people were educated, though.
Yeah, I think people
may have had access to certain pieces, because see, education, again, we have to look at it based on truth and based on what we believe. Based on what we believe, if I have access to book materials and stuff, I read this materials and this, and I'm educated. That's not true. Do you have access to information? Are there boundaries to that access to, access to information? You can be controlled because you're being presented certain pieces of information, but you don't see the whole picture.
Well, listen up. This is a good one right here. Keep going.
Okay.
Keep cooking.
So again, I go back to education. When I talk about education, I mean access to information without boundaries.
Okay, what type of information?
Anything.
So do you think if we gave, sorry, my mind goes very dramatic. Like if we gave you guys access on how to build nuclear missiles,
it's LemiSpeakBroadcast.
Country. So in order to fix your country, let's focus on Nigeria.
Okay, let's focus on Nigeria.
I think let's focus on Nigeria. We can talk about Europe, America. Nigeria is probably where the creme de la creme on this conversation comes from. What type of education do you think would help the people elect better leaders that would make for better monetary policy of your country?
Okay, so when I talk about education, again, I go back to the singular unit, the person that is talking to you. You have to take on that responsibility to want to open your mind to learn. And when I talk about education, it's about one, just reading, and two, asking questions. So if someone is interested in leadership in your country or in your, let's forget the country, let's even talk about the community, the local governments. When the person comes up, what questions are you asking yourself about this person's competency? Are you asking that they can actually do the job? What are the receipts that you have that they've actually performed in the job that they're supposed to be doing?
Okay, so let me ask this question. Do you think the people vote in your country the way they do based on old tribalism values? Because I know you guys have different tribes in Nigeria.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, we get into this. So I don't think it's education. I think you guys have tribalism going on, and you'll never.
I don't think it's education either. I think
but tribalism is called miseducation. Understand this. Again, when I talk about education, I'm not talking about going to school. I'm not talking about going to sit down, somebody gives you a degree. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about emancipate your mind. Ask questions. Open your mind to ask questions about your reality.
Okay, I want to speak on that because I see because I think that Nigeria, when it comes to books and like going to school, Nigerians are very smart, like educated. So
exactly.
I was trying to see what it
and they're still uneducated.
I don't think so.
Hold on. I get it.
I
Like,
think they're just like everybody else who went to college.
globally,
You ain't
like,
special. You just get your ass when you read the books.
No.
Globally, like when you go to the doctor, you go to the hospital, and you see a lot of black physicians. A majority of them are Nigerian, or you know what I'm saying, or I'm not just speaking from a doctor realm, but when you go to certain high places in this country, it's a lot of Nigerians who hold
Yeah.
who hold a lot of these titles, and
Hold on.
me.
So they're Nigerian, but they're in America and not Nigeria.
But at the
What
same
does that
time,
mean, though?
they have that background. They have that background, and I'm not taking nothing away from American, because I'm born and raised in America. I got a
the
Jamaican
Nigerians
background.
who were smart left Nigeria, came to America, and talk about Nigeria while living in America.
Okay, so the one thing that you have to keep in mind about Nigeria is this: Nigeria is the most populous Black country in the world.
Yeah,
We have a
populated.
huge population, so that's what tends to drive the numbers with Nigeria. So
you're an
every country you go to, you're going to find a lot of Nigerians that are doing it. Or let me put it this way: most countries you go to, if you see a Black person, chances are they're Nigerian. If you see a Black person that's doing well, chances are they're Nigerian.
That's
It's just because of the
country.
numbers. It's because of the numbers.
Because the smart Nigerians leave Nigeria and go live in other countries.
That's not true. No, not necessarily.
You said
Nigerians leave Nigeria for different reasons. There are plenty of very smart Nigerians that do not leave Nigeria.
I just said that.
And that's what I'm alluding to. So
I literally just said the smart Nigerians that left Nigeria and live in other countries. And you said, yeah, there's plenty of smart Nigerians who left Nigeria.
No, I said there are plenty of smart Nigerians that did not leave Nigeria. They stay in Nigeria. There are plenty of them.
So shouldn't those be your leaders? Shouldn't you guys stop electing based on tribe and maybe elect?
It's not that simple, though. Okay, let me put it to you this way. It's just like it's any situation when it comes to governance. There's complexity to it. What you think should be very simple to happen does not necessarily happen. Take, for example, America. You could say, you know what? America is a great country. It's a melting pot. You have a lot of smart people. Why are we going through some of the challenges we're going through in America?
We're changing our economic system right now. That's why we're going through challenges right now.
Order out of chaos.
But it's not just now, though. America has always faced different challenges at different times.
So is every country. But
exactly. That's what I'm saying with Nigeria. It's not just, it's easy to just put a stamp on it and say, tribalism, but it's not necessarily it, though.
Our challenges aren't like yours. We have different challenges. We've been the world economic power for over 100-some years, and the financial system's catching up with us because we've supported other countries too much. We've let too many people in this country when we should have just been educating ourselves and developing the people who are here. But the country was pretty much a nice country. They let other people in.
Okay, let me ask you something.
Now we're changing that up. We're just rebalancing the scales.
Okay, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Based on what you're saying, if I'm understanding, America is kind of like, the big brother helping a lot of countries, letting a lot of people into this country that we probably shouldn't have, and this and that, right?
Also, it's for self-economic gain. I want to put that stamp on it.
Okay.
Economic gain.
Let me ask you, based on what you know about every single country in the world, tell me which country. Okay, based on the countries tell me which country is doing extremely well. That we should say, you know what, we should emulate them. Name one.
First, America should not emulate anybody. And the reason why is we've sacrificed our kids to save everybody's ass over 3 times.
Okay, so let me ask you this. What I'm trying to get at is this. Whatever it is that you're trying to do in life, there is.
Can I answer the question?
Okay, go ahead.
So we should not emulate anybody. We need to self-correct our ship, clean things up, get our own waste and fraud and abuse out of here, limit the number of people we have in here so we can take care of the people we have here, whether that be the crazy people on the street, whether that people that are like, hey, I need a trade. I may not go to college. I need a trade, and we got to start cross-training people and stuff like that. And then once we do all that, clean that up, and we really stop giving economic aid to other countries, to let them be financially independent and make their own way, I think the world will be a better place. But that's what America should do.
Whoa. Okay, so we've gone to America, and we think that the world would be a better place if America is this, right?
If America stopped giving aid to everybody else,
so
let them fix their own problems.
Let me ask you this. When we look at the history of the world, because I always look at history has a tendency of repeating itself. That doesn't mean that you can't have a situation that starts a new paradigm, right?
So when you say history of the world, can you give me a time period so we can focus on that?
From the beginning
no one knows
humanity based on what you know.
Nobody. Okay. All right. So we could, based on what I do know, is we can start a civil war of America.
So give me an example of one country that you say this is the example we should live by.
Okay. I'm going to say this because I think you have any brothers or sisters or anything like that?
I do.
Yeah, you were the hard-headed one, weren't you? Because I gave you the answer.
No.
But I will say it. You hard-headed. That's a Nigerian woman, boy.
I love it. I love this. Hey, I love this, by the way. I love this, by the way.
I'm gonna hit you with this stick.
I'm here for this. I'm here for this.
No, hey, Didi, I love.
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying?
This is dope.
This is Let Me Speak Broadcast, where we bring people together.
So, I'll say it again.
In discussion.
I'm sorry, go ahead, Walt.
Fuma, before you go any further, you said something that I wanted to rebut on, right? You said something about America focusing on America and leaving everybody else alone to figure themselves out. Now, I'm all for that, right? But the reason why America can't focus on only America is because of all the resources that they need from these other countries. There's always a caveat to it.
I'm gonna have to drink some tea.
Because
America, you name the resource we need from everybody else, please.
Oil, number one. Oil.
We already got oil and nuclear fusion, and nuclear fusion will be out soon.
We do have oil, but this is this is the point that you're missing. The point that you're missing is because our economy is so consumer driven, right? We always need more. Well, okay, for example, best example I can give you. Why are we selling weapons to Ukraine?
The reason why is because the chief export product of America is weapons.
Okay.
I was just trying to sell a book, y'all. I'm just trying to sell a book, y'all. They done gone into Ukraine.
No. Here's the reason why I say that. Our chief... Hey, y'all, I would tell you.
It's selling though. It's selling though, because we having a discussion. I think it's selling. Yeah.
Based on this conversation, I tell y'all need to get that book. If anyone can get on live and rock with me, you need to buy their book. So you need to buy a book. I'm gonna go get the book. So
I'm gonna get the book too. It's selling because at least you're not telling the book. You just giving us a piece of where your mind is at. You know what I'm saying?
I truly believe in education and allowing your mind to ask questions. You always have to ask questions.
So I got a question about the education piece because I think that, I do think that book-wise, Nigerians are out of here. So when you say emancipate your mind, now you're taking me into a whole Bob Marley realm and you're taking me into a conscious realm. Do you think that, based off what you're saying, Nigerians need to free their mind? Do you think that at this point Nigerians are sellouts, or they're selling themselves? Are they selling themselves out, selling out their country, or do they just need to grow consciously? Where were you going when you made that statement?
So where I was going was very simple. And that is a matter of understanding the world around you, opening yourself to, no, not opening, but allowing yourself, because we have a thing in Nigeria, and this is more of a cultural thing. I can't speak of any other groups, where we tend to respect. There's a lot of respect to people that are older. There's a lot of respect to systems and processes that are in place. All I'm saying is just ask, why are we doing that?
Hold on, I'm gonna act like your granddaddy. I'm gonna act like your grandfather. You are going against the tribe. You cannot do that, DD.
Okay, yeah.
And your grandfather be like, DD, you cannot say that. You cannot do that. You must go home now. I will be there to speak to your mother tomorrow.
But why don't you want me to ask the question though? And everything has to come from a place of love, because you see this world that we live in, and this is a part that is so interesting.
Love.
Huh?
I'm a DOD contractor. I don't believe it's from a place of love.
You don't believe in love?
I believe in love, but I don't want it in the context you were putting it at. It's zeros and ones. Either the leaders are doing the right thing and you keep them in and they help value your currency and uplift the community, or they're not doing anything, you get rid of them.
Well, I think, I think what tends to happen is we tend to really simplify things and make it black and white. And it's not that simple.
So let me show you how simple it was.
You can judge a leader and say, oh, they're not doing this, they're not doing that. But the leader is not an island. There is a whole governmental structure that is in place that, in as much as you yourself may have an issue with the structure in place, you may be powerless.
So you're saying the Nigerian problems are so complex, no one will figure it out, and it's just going to be the way it is.
I'm not saying that. I told you that it starts with asking questions. So, I don't believe that change does not come from the top.
So
change comes from the bottom. And if we were to be very honest with ourselves, I'm going to tell you some real facts right now. And this facts is across every single culture, community, history will back me up. The problem is never the person on top. It's the people. Take that and go cash it. So if you want to talk about any type of governmental structure and this, that, and that, look at your face, look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, what are you doing first?
I am a part of the cause.
A lot of people like to point. You see, when you're pointing fingers, a lot of people like to point fingers. This person, blah, blah, blah.
I am a part of the machine.
What are you yourself, your own particular self? What are you doing?
I'm doing nothing. But buying crypto.
He said it. He's buying crypto. He's trying to build his bank account.
Hey.
I can't blame the man for trying to take care of his family.
Okay, I can't blame you. I cannot blame you.
My thought process this is: first, y'all need to get DD book off rip because it's tight. Y'all need to start right there. Second, I tell you, I think I don't think any problems are complex. I think people make them complex, make themselves feel better about the situation. I think that's a crutch that's been pushed across the continent for years as a distraction on why your leaders ain't getting the job done.
So let me ask you this: based on what you know about Nigeria, what would you say we should, if we wanted to fix? Let's forget about fixing the country. Let's fix the currency. If we wanted our currency to become stronger, what would you say we should do?
Your country is too big for your people to operate. It needs to be broken down into about 10 different countries based on the different tribes and communities you have going on. I think it's about 10, right? Is it about 10 or the different type of tribes and different groups you guys have?
The tribes? Oh, we have about 200 and something tribes.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to stop at 10 because we can't split all that in a 200 block.
It should be 40 acres of the mule.
It'd be chaos. So it needs to be split, right? And then also the resources. So here's the problem is I don't think you guys can refine your own oil. I don't think you can refine your own oil. I think if you guys are probably a little smarter than what you are, you have a big labor of people. You probably should nationalize or try to figure out what product you can sell to the world, right? Not just to certain global powers, to the world. Will that fix your economics? 100% no, but you got a problem with some oligarchy going on. You see on YouTube the guys with the big house with the roof, the ceiling to the ceiling, and I understand that's a tribal thing. You've seen that, right? The guys and girls in Nigeria who have a lot of money, they buy the house, but the roof is like exorbitantly big. You guys have
Yeah,
seen
we
that?
have
Right?
we stay in those houses when we go home. Yeah.
So that's what's going on. So, Lemi, I'm not sure you know that Nigerians who make money, they leave their country. But what the thing they do is to show
I'm familiar now. I'm
the
familiar.
power of the family. Okay. Yeah. So they do that, right?
Yeah.
So those are the people that have money outside. They bring it in and they have these compounds and do that thing. I don't want to say tax the rich, but you probably need to tap into those resources, those people, their skill sets to help drive the economy forward and to look into the next generation. Is it going to be an all-in-one thing? Probably not. The other thing is food scarcity in your country and water scarcity. Does Nigeria sit on a coast, right?
Mm-hmm.
You guys probably should have
There are
about
parts
4
of it that does.
Yeah, you guys should probably have about 4 or 5, 6 desalination projects going on. And desalination, I'm not sure if you know that term.
I do
what
know.
it is- Okay, good. It takes salt water, make fresh water, but it leaves a nasty brine as a byproduct. But you could take that byproduct brine and you could use it for energy, or you can probably take it and condense it down to salt and use it in mountains or people who need salt. So you have a fresh water problem, you got a food problem, and you have now the bad problem you have that I don't know if you can get rid of it is you got a lot of corruption. And you know
Corruption, bro.
that
Nigeria doesn't have a freshwater problem. Nigeria doesn't have a food problem either.
That's
Yeah,
not what it
we
is.
don't have any of those. We don't have any of those issues.
No, there's plenty of food. There's plenty of arable land. Nigeria has one of the largest arable land in the world.
So why are people from Nigeria coming here? Why aren't they staying developing your country in those areas?
Let's ask you something. Have you ever visited Nigeria?
Nope, never been to Africa. Have no plans to go.
It's because the corruption. It's because the corruption.
Okay.
Have no plans to go.
I need you to.
Ghana. I may go to Ghana.
We're going to strong arm you and take you there. See, so this is the thing that and when I look at things, I kind of have bird's eye view, and probably because I've lived in different cultures and places.
I've been to Vietnam for a while.
A lot of
South Korea for a while. I've been to Mexico. I've been to all the islands.
All of these countries have everything is the same. It's just
South Korea and Vietnam.
It's just the extreme, how extreme it is.
So let me tell you something. It's
There's
not
the
as
same
bad
problems everywhere you go.
South Koreans saying they're going to Nigeria. I've never seen a Vietnamese man say I'm moving to Nigeria. Maybe
okay, let me explain to you. I will argue with you that it depends on the echelon of folks you're talking about. When you're talking about people that are business minded that want to make money, yeah, you hear a couple of them name drop Nigeria here and there. The reason is because of the resources and the opportunities that are available there. A lot of people would not just naturally go to Nigeria because it's kind of like a black hole. I don't know how to navigate my way. But once they know how to navigate their way or have a foot in the door through somebody they know, oh yeah, they're interested in going there.
Yeah.
And the only way you can find out why they're interested in going there is you gotta go. When you go, when you know, you will know. You know they know now. You know they understand. That's what it is. But when you know, you know. Let me ask you this: if you had to name Delta's top 5 routes globally, as in the top 5 routes they make money off of globally, which countries would you name?
Nigeria is probably one. They probably got 2 flights in and out of there. Right, they probably got 2 flights.
So ask yourself this: if Nigeria is such a crazy place,
look, you're not gonna let me finish the answer.
I'll let you finish. Sorry. Finish.
The other one would probably be Tokyo. The other one, if you call international, would be New York, LA, Miami. Those are considered international flights.
No, they're not. No, I'm talking about international, outside of the U.S.
But if you're outside the U.S. coming in, it's considered international.
No, I'm talking about Delta outside of the U.S. going out.
Delta, I mean Delta
South
inside the United
Africa's
States.
one of them. I know Cape Town and
going out. Yeah, Delta flying from here outside of the U.S.
Yeah, okay. So if you want to go that route, it would be probably Tokyo, probably somewhere. I'm not sure if you guys have that the Chinese, the Mandarin route. Or if United got turned over to that. I think you guys have some connections to that.
Out of Detroit, we got Shanghai. Yeah,
it'd be South Korea. It would be Australia. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you.
Let me know
I'm
what
actually
Delta
the
battery would be.
cybersecurity manager for ACARS, so I kind of know this kind of stuff. If you don't know what ACARS is, it's the text messaging system for all aircraft in the sky.
Oh, good.
So with that being said, it probably that, and I'm pretty sure there's Nigeria is going to be a stop because it's Delta. Delta likes to make money. There's Delta.
Okay, so you would say, so what were the 5 routes?
That isn't okay. The top 5,
Yeah.
would be Tokyo, Shanghai, probably Nigeria, probably South Africa because there's a lot of tourism going on there.
Mhm.
I would have to say that London route, man. That's been making a lot of that. UK route's been making a lot of money. And I can tell you that they fly the 787 and the 777 on those routes.
Okay. I mean, those are some top routes, but I think their number one is South Korea.
So probably. So what is the number one route? Do you know the number one route, Lemmy?
I don't know. I really don't. I could look it up though. I could look it up. Delta's
Look it
number
up.
one. Delta's number one international. You know we got AI everywhere. Let me.
Yeah, look it up. Look it up. I think South Korea, Nigeria.
And aviation. That's kind of my. I do have a degree in aviation.
Okay, let me be quiet because I don't have a degree in aviation.
You start talking about
let
that.
me be quiet. I'll be quiet. I'll let you run that.
So Didi, I think at the end of the day, I think, how can I say this? I think Nigeria's got a bigger problem coming. They just don't see it.
You said coming.
Yes, coming, like in the future.
Oh, okay.
And this is everywhere. So it's not even exclusive to this. I think with this AI and the robot stuff that's coming out, I think it's going to displace a lot more people than what we expect.
Okay, good.
I don't even have an answer to that one. I thought I would.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Based on, because I remember in 2014, because I had moved to Nigeria for some time, one of the things that was like a buzzword back then was big data and how big data was, important and needed for research and stuff like that. Because I'm more of a scientist. And you fast forward 10 years later and, we have OpenAI and, everything is like now, when you think about how much data the internet consumes and spits out, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
Where we are today, we know that they're building robots. We know that a lot of automation is going on. We know that everything we do is basically being uploaded. Right? When do you think we're likely going to have a humanoid, as in a super intelligence, a superhuman? Why are you thinking about that? Let me go check on my steak. I'll be right back.
Good. I think it all depends on when these fusion reactors go online. I think it's, what is the other thing that's going to go online? It's a mineral that's in the sand, and it begins with an L. It's a mineral that's in the sand that can be used to make specific reactor, man. I think when these fusion reactors go online, and you have so many, I'll just say servers or GPUs processing, and a lot of the data models when data models start controlling other data models that start controlling other data models, I think that's when we're gonna have an issue. Oh, so Didi, what I was saying is, I think when the fusion reactors go online, like instead of fission reactors, the fusion reactors, I think when those go online, and that you can power multiple huge data centers that have next generation, what they call GPUs, they're just video cards, right? They use GPUs video cards. I think when they start stacking those up and those go online, I think we're gonna have a problem.
So let me ask you this, because I've always been kind of curious as to, I work in a highly regulated environment in the pharma industry where everything we do is regulated. You can't just say things, you have to be able to, you're saying it within a particular context. And when I think about regulation and what that means in that setting of, like AI and automation and where we're moving towards in the future, how do you regulate that? Who regulates it? What's the regulation? Is it country specific? Is it international? Because, these things are not, localized.
So it's
right?
interesting. I'm glad you said that, because I brought up a term earlier to Walt. I think it's going to be, man, I have no proof of this. I'm just what I think. Well, actually, I do have proof of one of them. I do know there's an ISO standard for AI. There is an ISO standard for AI. So I think anyone who's going under ISO, which is predominantly everybody outside of the United States, they'll have their ISO models in their AI models for medical will have an ISO standard, and there'll be more standards that'll roll out to say, hey, it should do X, Y, and Z.
Okay.
The question is, who can audit that? That's another thing.
That's what I was going to ask, because I'm like, well, what are the controls? Because when you think about a governance situation, then there are the controls and things that kind of the checks and balance. And it's like saying a cell phone, right?
I'm gonna give you the answer. You want the answer?
Yes, please.
So when you have an ISO standard, like I use a standard called ISO 27001, you say, hey, here's our policies, here's our procedures, here's the tools that we're using to do these jobs. And every week I have a change control board, and the change control board just says, hey, when you're making a change to a system, you got to have different parties agree, and they agree.
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay. So also, when you have an ISO standard, or I use NIST standard in America for my international stuff, I use ISO, but you have auditors that come in and they say, hey, we're auditing you for this particular standard. You already know it's coming. And they'll send their engineers out, and they'll look at your software, hardware. They'll run scans and all that stuff. And then for the compliance piece, they'll usually come in and say, show me your procedure, give me your policy for this, give me this, give me this. And they take these artifacts back, and then you get a report that says if you're compliant or not. Or if you're not compliant, you have X amount of time to fix the issue. When it comes to AI modeling and that stuff, the only thing I can think of they would do is come out with some type of compliance tool to audit another AI system in its software and its code, and to give it situations where it gives an output, and the output is analyzed to say if it's compliant or not.
Okay. Bro, you've talked a lot too. Let me just try to compartmentalize my brain. The question why I did
I had to go back to them. I had to talk to her brother.
The question why I have is this one. So when they talk like this, where these people, the ISO and these people, you have these things that you have to put in.
I like smart.
Excuse me. So, don't you have to be a part of the system and governing body for that to work? What about the people that are outside of the system?
So it's interesting you say that.
So let me break it down to you. Let me make it more personal. You see this one that you're talking. I know that there are certain places they'll have, their governance bodies and everything is ironed out. There are places that don't have that. Say for example, Nigeria, person they get internet, they go jump on the internet, create chatbots, do what they want to do. Which ISO body go come have conversation with them?
So it's funny. It's funny you say that, because I had a conversation with one of my engineers, and we're talking about people getting on the internet. I'm a firm believer, and your country may not like this, but this is why I firmly believe in America. America should cut off all internet access for residents outside of the country. Like anything you need in America, you should probably go to a U.S. website. But I'm gonna give you a but. If the citizen of America says, hey, I want access to this website, they should be able to fill out a ticket and get access to that website. And the reason why I say this, it's not that other people are bad. It's just your country, and you gave the example. Trust me, y'all ain't the only ones. There's worse. I've seen a lot worse. They have people who do exactly what you say, and they attack other countries. So I think by default, internet for each country should be, how can I say, locked into what's available in your country. And the people who have access to that internet need to opt into having access outside, so people know who they are.
That's what That's
Mr. Fuma Boise. I thank you, sir. But let me understand this, because you see, I don't understand the internet. That's why the reason I'm talking like this is because I don't understand certain things. So what you're saying is that they should be,
we call call it geo-block.
Geo blocks of internet. Good. So let me ask you this: the person wait there for whatever country Z, when no gets that geo, they have their own because you can set up. You cannot control the internet. They can set up their own internet, Abby.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Good.
Your service provider.
Thank you very much.
Your internet service provider can block other countries from getting in. You can
and you can set up your own.
Yeah. So your internet service provider, whoever is providing the internet, they have the ability to block IP addresses by country, region. They have the ability to block that.
You know what my problem is? The thing where they keep me up at nights, where my eye go, they sleep. I just bing. My thing is this. So as long as the internet is available, as long as the technology is there, again, I'm going to creating a super intelligence that once you create, okay, let me just give you an aside so you understand my mind frame, because maybe I'm crazy. I like sci-fi and I used to like Terminator and I like that movie a lot. So my thing is this. Anyone can get to a point of creating something that we cannot control.
Yeah.
And when that happens, and let me tell you, the one that even freaked me out the most, I was watching it and I was sleeping and I was waking. I said, my God, was that, what's the name? Mission Impossible. They did one Mission Impossible that just came out. And I said, my goodness gracious, this is scary. So my thing is this.
That was scary with the AI
How
stuff.
do we protect ourselves? Because I can be sitting here joining you with the ISO and we have the geo localization and you just live in your own bubble like the Truman Show. And somebody in Kathmandu has gone and created a monster.
So the truth is, you can't protect yourself. You rely upon other men, as well as everyone here relies upon other men to protect them. You can't protect yourself. Other people have to protect you. That's the reality.
Brother Fuma.
In every facet of your life, men and other people are protecting you. You can't protect yourself. Now, if you want to be self-sufficient, my suggestion is you learn how to fish, learn how to shoot, probably move out the city. So if it goes bad, you good, right? You learn how to crop, learn how to farm, and that's just the reality of living in a technology advanced society. Things are going to happen, not if, they're going to happen.
Okay, so
that's very scary.
I'm just telling you the truth. I see hackers go after people every day.
I have a question for you guys.
Yeah, that's scary.
So where do you guys see AI going at this point?
So, man, this is honestly, y'all not gonna want to hear this answer.
I want to sleep at night, so I may not want to hear it.
None of us are in the proper rooms to even answer that question.
It's going to the fullest extent. It's gonna get ugly.
Yeah, none of us are even in the room. Like, I can give my opinion, but none of us are even in the room.
Your opinion counts, yeah.
Well,
and what I'm saying, AI is gonna use it against me anyway, because that's all AI was trained to do. AI is using everything that we're saying now, and it's just gonna cook up whatever.
AI is like nuclear stuff.
Use it against me.
Mr. AI, understand that I am just talking out of my mouth. Don't use these things against me, please.
Hey, there's an AI translator going on right now.
Please don't use it against me. Or don't knock on my door. Yes, I'm a coward. I accept it.
All this is for entertainment value only. Don't take none of this serious. Entertainment.
Speaking of entertainment, Fuma, I know you're familiar with this. Just with me being a musician and stuff, I had to take all my music off of streaming platforms because they're gonna use AI to train like all of our favorite musicians and stuff. They're gonna train AI with those people's voices and stuff for them to sound.
Oh, they already got it, bro. They already got it.
It's done. It's done. That's what I'm saying. I had to take all my music off of streaming platforms because I don't want my voice to be trained. I don't want my voice to be
Man,
along
this
that
AI.
line.
So on my show, Dee and Walt and Lemmy, I have no artistic bones in my body. I'm an IT guy, man. That's why you see all the computers behind me, man. Everybody in my family got dual screen. You know, I'm a computer guy. But let me tell you how serious AI has gone. It used to be a time if I wanted to do a YouTube show and have an introduction, I had to go hire somebody. Hey, I want to look like this, do this. They make the music, the art, the pictures. Now I go to ChatGPT, make me a video that says this and this and this. It gave me an intro. Make me this and this. It gave me an outro. Hey, I need some new screen art for 2 channels I'm running. And this is me. This is me just typing in a prompt and it's spitting it out. Yeah. And I paid $20 a month for that prompt. But so I think
I'm paying a little cheaper. I'm like $7.99 on mine.
Yeah, so I think at the end of the day, Dee, they're not gonna stop this.
Well, and you know, some of these questions I ask because I just want to see what people think.
Dee, I got something serious to tell you too. Go ahead.
I think that the world that we live in, I want to be here 10 years from now because I remember the conversation I had in 2014 about big data and how the internet was it was spitting out data. Like the volumes of data is crazy. And look at where we are today. And 10 years from now, it's going to be even crazier because AI is now being used in every facet of life. I think there is a lot of value in AI. There's a lot of value in teaching it and training it. The scary part.
Who's training it?
You know, it's like parenting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the scary part. And my hope is this, because I love superheroes. Like I said, I'm a sci-fi junkie. I like superhero movies. Is that in as much as
like
Inception?
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, I thought you'd have said Children of Men. Have you seen Children of Men?
I've seen Children of Men, Inception, because I love the human mind. And I believe that the biggest power, let me finish my thought and I'm gonna tell you something else. My hope is that we are going to have the good guy and inevitably there'll be some bad actors. But I'm hoping that we have the good guys to help kind of balance it out.
So
you know what I mean?
That bad guy theory. One person's what's it called? What I say? One person's terrorist is the next man's freedom fighter. The English.
I understand that, but I believe in the power of numbers. That to some people, you know, that is the bad guy, but to the masses that I belong to, they are pushing good. And so speaking of Inception,
you're a technocrat. You're same here.
So I love technology. I think that is, I believe, and that's the point I wanted to make. I believe that all knowledge that we have, when you think about the totality of humanity over time, have come from the subconscious and from dreams. That's why I love Inception. Because when you really think about like the human genome, think about it. The technology that you needed to be able to unlock that and know how to decipher it. Somebody was not thinking about that in their consciousness. It came about from their subconscious, time meditating, thinking, processing. That's why I like Inception, the ability for you to be able to take an idea and implant in a person, and that thing grows. Because once you implant an idea in a person, we're just like, you know, creation. Things take root, they grow, they have branches, they flower, and they turn over season. That's why I love that movie.
I think civilization has been rebooted 3 or 4 times at the minimum, and a lot of technology is regurgitated.
The Matrix. That's where the Matrix comes in.
But see, that's what I'm saying. That technology
the Matrix is number one.
It is the bedrock of humanity. You know, anyone that does not get it, I don't know. There's something called Olodo. You get problem. Because if you
Meaning, she
can't
said,
see it,
let me translate. She means Olodo, meaning a dumbass. But go ahead.
Oh, my translator's bringing it up. I'm just kidding. My AI translator says something. That's
No,
good.
I'm listening to you guys intently, and let me just say shout out to you, brother, for giving us this opportunity to put this together, because we all have our lives, we all have different things going on in our lives, but for us to have the opportunity to talk about stuff like this freely, this is amazing stuff. I'm enjoying this.
Oh, yeah.
But what I want to say, like watching The Matrix, watching Inception. I love the way you brought Inception up, because Inception, that's one of my favorites directors of all time, Christopher Nolan. He's right there for me too. And I'm a movie guy, so I watch everything.
Have you seen Children of Men?
I've
seen
Children of
that
Men,
was an
but I haven't.
excellent movie. What is his
I
name? Clive.
haven't put it. Clive Owen.
What?
Clive Owen.
Yes, Clive Owen.
Clive
Yeah.
That is how humanity will end.
Yeah.
Are you
So
kidding me? We're not going to end that way.
now that you brought it up, Fuma, I'm going to watch it again, because I guess the next time we talk, whether it's on your show or here, I want to bring it up, because I've watched it, but I don't think I've watched it intently. So but what she said that was interesting earlier was that Mission Impossible movie, the last one. Oh my God, that whole concept of machine and the AI running everything, and the way it set up everything without actually having like a physical presence, doing everything digitally and virtually, that was really scary.
Why? Because you
As
couldn't
much
touch it.
bruh, as much as I enjoyed the movie, I still was like, wow. For somebody to, like she said, for somebody to actually sit down and write a script like that, the same way somebody wrote a script about the Matrix, blue pill, red
Oh,
pill,
the lady who wrote The Matrix and the Terminator.
yeah,
The black
yeah,
lady wrote it.
yeah. It was because it's shout out to the Wachowski brothers for bringing that to life, because that whole movie,
No, they stole it from her, bro. They don't get a shout out. They stole it from her and they just settled out of court.
Okay.
You know
Maybe I
that?
don't know what you're talking about. I mean, they
Like,
brought it to
dang,
life. Bro.
sorry.
They brought it to life. You have a point there. They stole
We
it.
would not have been able to know about the Matrix if that movie wasn't made. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not taking anything away from the original author, because listen, okay, I will feel some type of way.
I'll tell you how you would have known about it. You know how you would have known about it? I'm gonna tell you how you would have known about it, and it would just been a little later. Just like your book. I can literally take your book, go to Veed, and say, I'm gonna give you a movie script based off of this book. Make me a movie, and it'll make me an AI movie.
Now y'all ain't gonna do that, okay?
No, I'm just saying.
Okay. Don't listen to that guy. Don't listen to him. I need AI. AI, just go ahead with the little birdies and just put it out there. Okay, don't do that.
AI is no joke, man. You can literally drop your book in it, and it'll make you an AI movie if you want. On your book.
Child, listen. Okay, I'm gonna change the subject because you're scaring me. Going back to Children of Men.
You here now?
Because
you here now. You know,
because I am in medicine, and I think the Children of Men, that's the movie where basically the the future of humanity was dependent on this one child, because everyone was infertile, right? That's Children of Men, right?
Yeah, except for the lady.
So there is a point to be made there. But I'm going to go south with you. I'm going to take y'all to another place. Lord, I'm going to go change my identity after this podcast. Okay. I'm going to tell y'all something that's going to blow your mind. Okay. So when you think about that, the concept of that movie, Children of Men, where, the future of humanity depended on this one child that they had to save because they were fertile and could have kids.
Well, the lady was, but the way the movie ended, here's the trick about it. She was fertile, could have kids. You don't know if the kid could have a kid.
But let me just blow your mind. I'm gonna blow your mind.
They both is gonna dissect that kid in case you're wondering. That kid won't
Okay.
make it.
I'm gonna tell you something. Because going back to what I was saying about history, because I love history. Now, for those of you who are Christians, because I'm a Christian, when you go back in the Bible and you read about the story of Noah,
Till Saturday night,
and yeah, I'm gonna take my little shot. So when you go and read about the story of Noah, and in Noah, there were four couples: Noah, his wife, and his 3 sons, their kids. Their wives.
What's
Noah.
The name of the kids?
Noah, if you go to Genesis chapter 7, that's where the story is. Seth, Ham, and I forgot the other son. Now, out of those 4 people, right? When you read, it says, during the flood, everything that had breath of life in it was destroyed. You had 4 people left, and 4 people has turned to 8 billion. Do the math. How is that possible?
You want to know the truth?
Of course.
Talk to him.
Probably some type of cloning technology.
Okay. So, going back to the backbone, we're talking about technology, right? So, is it possible to go from 4 to 8 billion? Technically, you would need a very pure genetic composition, because normally the reason why they tell you don't sleep with your cousin is because all the different, weaknesses in your genes come out. So over time, if they were like us, that race would have died off. It's impossible. So
realistically, with the flood, this gets where it gets religion versus real life. The flood could have happened. Well, the flood did happen, and we do know there has been several floods across the planet. Across the planet. Yeah. Now, when they got off the boat, there was probably some other type of beings around still. And then
I'm gonna take a little shot again.
Yeah, that's where you probably got to multiply the families and all that stuff. Just like because I'm gonna break it back.
Where did, if we say the flood happened, right?
Flood could have just happened in that geographical
Where did
area.
those beings come from, though?
So here's unfortunate part about the Bible that no one wants to talk about. King James rewrote the Bible. I believe he's a king of England at some point, right? He redid it, and then you had before that the Council of was it not Mancia? Was it Mancia or something like that? That one council that
you going into the Apocrypha where they missing books in the Bible and all of that.
Yep. And then also, so the current Bible we have is like one that's been changed, and also the verbal language has been changed based on the culture who translated it. So I mean, it was, if you want to say the first books of the Bible were ancient Hebrew translated into Latin, then Greek, then whatever. Every culture who's put their touch on it has got their own bias. And then you had King James. If y'all don't know what King James wrote, the other book he wrote, you need to go on Amazon right now and take a look. Just something that's on
somebody just type something, said the book of Enoch.
No,
that King James didn't write that, but that's an ancient text as well.
No, if you go look on Amazon, it says the same person who wrote the King James Bible, who redid the King James Bible.
We're not gonna say it.
What's that?
We're gonna keep it to ourselves.
No, that's literally on Amazon. Like, you can go buy it right now.
No, it is on Amazon. It is. It is on Amazon, and one of the reasons why I go back to what I said about emancipation and education, asking questions.
So if you want to go back to what I think would happen, I think there was a flood in the area, and and Abraham was on a boat, but all cultures have the same flood story, even in South America. We know the genes from South Americans is definitely different than the people who are in, I'll say, Africa, because before the flood, people were everywhere on the planet. The Bible says that, right? God just chose Abraham in that area, but we don't talk about culturally. They don't talk about other areas. Yeah, excuse me. Sorry, Noah. Sorry, they don't talk about other areas. Do I think it's possible? There here's the truth, man. I'm a Christian, but I think it's possible that in other areas people survived. Just because of the way the books have been changed, and who rewrote them and how many times they were rewritten. I mean, you're talking about, and this is gonna sound so arrogant when I say this, but I gotta say it. You let a group of people write the Bible who got ruled by the Moors, and the Moors had to teach people how to bathe, right? And the Moors were Muslims, right? So you have different cultures' takes on different things, so they change things. Just like, and here's a simple one.
Interesting.
You go to a traditional Nigerian restaurant in Nigeria, it's set up a one way, right?
Mm-hmm.
You go to a Nigerian restaurant in America, the food don't taste the same. It's totally different.
Okay, preach. Can you preach, please? Can you talk?
They had to change it because of the cultural. They want to sell the product. If you want to sell product, you got to pitch it to the people you sell the product to.
We need to be very clear what product we're talking about, please.
Oh, sorry. I mean, like religion, text, philosophy, stuff like that. Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
so I'm an IT guy. I'm not a drug dealer, nothing like that. I'm a square. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a square.
AI is here.
I'm literally at home at 9 o'clock on YouTube, pretty much almost every night. The most you gonna see me do, and let me tell you, I have a beer and smoke a black cloud.
You know what though? Being home is where to be at that time of night, because nowadays, man, it's I mean, I don't know about you. Well, I know about you. I don't know about the others, but me, I gotta be strapped up every time I'm on these streets. I have to be, because somebody wants what you have. Somebody wants what you have. You might not have shit, but somebody else wants that shit.
Hey, that Hellcat goes everywhere I go, and it ain't a car.
Oh my God. You know what? This is the most spirited conversation I've had in a while, because we have touched on so many things. I was wondering, are we even going off topic? I don't even know what the topic of the podcast is, and we're all over the place.
Yeah, that's the good thing about them.
Just speaking. It's called Let Me Speak. I'm letting you speak.
Talk about anything.
Speak, man.
So let me give you the basis of it. Let me give you the basis of it. So Lemmy is into crypto. I'm into sports. And when I went to Lemmy's house on a visit, I saw he had a setup downstairs, and he was like, "Hey, look, this is what I do." I said, "Can we incorporate sports?" Because he's also, like a soccer fan, of course, but not anymore, because he's having some problems with it, with the whole sporting world. But that's neither here nor there. And we just decided to do this, and we don't do it as much as we'd like to, because life, work, family, stuff like that. But this is it. We just talk. We talk about everything and anything. Like today, for example, we barely even talked about sports. Just the
I know nothing about sports.
Yes, and it's okay. And it's okay. And we always open our platform up to people to join in. It started off this evening with just me and him, and Fuma was dropping some comments, and we were like, you know what? He was like, you know what? Just come in here. And then while we were talking, I mentioned your book, and I was like, you know what? Let me call her and see what's going on. And here we go. So this is how we move. We literally talked about doing this show on Monday, and as of Monday, we weren't even sure we were going to go on, and as about now it's almost 8. As about 6 hours ago, we're like, all right, we're going on it this time, and that was it. So
no, I have totally enjoyed it, and I love it. If you guys ever want to invite me. And I see Silver Days is talking about the Nephilims and fallen angels. Child, if y'all want, we could talk for a long time, because I love science, I love technology, I love spirituality. That's where, and if you get Flowers Bloom in May, you're gonna understand.
I got you. You dropped it. I got you.
Sorry, I dropped it. If you get Flowers Bloom in May, you have an idea of the complexity of Didi. I like to challenge things. I like to ask questions and just drop little thoughts in people's heads.
I got a question for you on that note with the flowers blooming in May. Being that we're coming up on a quote unquote New Year, and the name of your book is called Flowers Bloom in May. When do you believe is the real New Year, or do you believe in the real? Or can I say I'm gonna ask two questions? When do you believe is the real New Year? They're kind of the same question, and do you believe that the New Year is spring? I'm kind of answering and asking at the same time.
I know you.
That's a loaded question. So I will say this. This is the simplest way. I respect, people's beliefs, and we as a society have decided January 1 is the start of a new year. Now, the Chinese have a different start. The Jews have a different start. There's so many different starts, and that's why I always say I ask questions.
So he was asking you to translate that for you. Are you a pagan?
He's asking me personally.
Wait,
I believe this is. I'm going to answer it this way. I do not know when the real New Year starts. What I believe is this: every day that I wake up and I have breath of life in me, that is a new day, a new year, a new opportunity, and that's how I live my life.
Okay.
Hold on.
That's fair.
So here's the truth. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna show you. Everybody here is a pagan, whether you like it or not. You're all saying you're Christians, but we all pagans. Who don't have a Christmas tree up in their house right now?
I don't.
What? Y'all don't got a Christmas tree?
No, sir.
No, I don't.
And I she can explain first, or I can explain. It's whatever.
I don't have a Christmas tree.
I just put mine up, so I can't put my hand up.
We celebrate winter solstice around here with the cross of Jesus.
You're so silly. No, I don't have a Christmas tree. I mean, and I'm not going to say that I wouldn't have one. If I had kids around right now, like I did last year, I would have a Christmas tree because, again,
I got kids, so I got no choice.
Yeah, but on my own, I don't have a Christmas tree.
Hold on, I got a son too, and his birthday was 2 days ago, and it still ain't up. So we set a strong foundation around here. I mean, don't get me wrong,
your son will hate you, dog. You better watch out when he get 18.
He's singing Christmas carols. We ain't stopping him. We ain't stopping him from singing Christmas carols and stuff. But
he gonna hate you.
Gotta draw the line.
Okay, I'm gonna ask y'all. Who is Silver Days? They're saying it's a pagan New Year that is in April. Listen, let me explain. One thing I've come to realize in life is this. If you explore and travel enough, either you're going to get real confused or you're going to just become real humble.
Hey, you know what I figured out in every country? There's three things. I ain't going to say the last one because everybody know what it means. There's three things that translate in every country. This, cigarette or smoke. This is for drink. There's four. This is for eat. And y'all know what that last one is. If you can get those in every country, you good. That's a translation to every country,
It's a universal language.
Those are universal languages. One other thing you might add, one more thing, maybe like this.
Oh yeah.
Maybe one more, maybe that. Some people get it like, or like, in some places it might be like cut the throat. Or in most places, it's like, cut that off. So yeah, universal languages.
You got to get a look too, like,
You said laugh out loud, Fuma. Fuma, you're killing it out here, man. Hey, you gotta invite us to your show, Fuma.
No doubt, man.
We might not talk your language, but we'll come up there and listen.
No, man, we can come to act the fool, man. So I do one show, my first show. It's a lot of music, crypto music and stuff, promoting restaurants. Nobody's paying me, but if you like something, share it, right?
Yeah.
And I teach technology on there real quick. And then the other show is Crypto Therapy. I got two co-hosts, excuse me. And they rock it. We talk crypto. We just talk life and just do whatever.
Nice. No, I mean, I have like enjoyed this because I need to go eat. And it was so impromptu, but if y'all want me to come back, I will definitely come back because I like this. I like challenging my brain and asking questions.
Yeah, I want to talk some more sci-fi and tech and other stuff with you because I'll tell you something that's gonna blow your mind. I'm gonna give you this. When you get a chance, go Google black sarcophaguses found in Antarctica. When you see black sarcophagus found in Antarctica.
So there's
you mean the Game of Thrones wall and the thing behind it?
No, like so I found this article a couple months ago. It was like on one of my, so I use News Now to get news. I don't know if you go to the website News Now, it's a news aggregator. So it gets rid of all the crap. You know what I'm saying? Like all the crap. You could just look at different topics. And I was looking at a periodical. And I found a periodical. It was like these scientists in Antarctica, Russian, Chinese, American scientists found like about 5 sarcophaguses in Antarctica that had these metal objects in it that were emitting radiation. They put them back in and they left. An article published it, and it was in a news journal. And I'm like, nobody's talking about this?
They found what?
Some objects that were emitting radiation.
And
they put them back in the sarcophaguses and they left them alone. They put this in a news journal and put it out to the public. Nobody read it.
Interesting.
But a lot of people don't read. Like, so like with just like with the Trump thing, his technology company merging with Tay Technologies. I think I said this earlier. You ever heard of Tay Technologies?
No.
Nah.
Man, go look online right now. Look at Truth Social and Tay Technologies. Tay Technologies, they make nuclear fusion reactors.
Like T-A-Y? T-A-Y-E?
T-A-Y. No, T-A-E Technologies.
Okay.
Nuclear fusion. Are they a public company?
They're private and they're in pre-IPO right now. So they're right before that.
Okay.
Yeah, because they're about to blow up.
Yeah.
So there's a lot
I might not know much about the financial world, but I know when you say somebody about to drop an IPO, I know what that means. You know what that means, right? That means poor people can't buy it.
Man. Well, there's a way to get around that. I ain't gonna say it online, but we'll talk. There's a lot of ways to get around a lot of stuff in America.
President, goddammit. Show me the money.
They don't want me as president, bro. I'm gonna be hard on it. I'll be like, look. I'll be like, here's the deal, y'all.
With
so what did they find in Antarctica?
It was the article read that they found some devices in some sarcophaguses, some black sarcophaguses, and it was emitting radiation. They put it back in and left. Let me see if I can find it. But yeah, man.
Everybody's shouting out your show, Fuma. Appreciate y'all, man.
Oh yeah, man.
Shout out to Fuma. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe Fuma channel, man. Fuma boys.
But
drop the link. Drop the link if y'all got the link. Shout out to XRP Silver Days and who is that? High Compression. Shout out everybody.
One thing we never talk about, right, is okay. I'm gonna slow this one down. This is pretty dope. One thing we never talk about is pre-flood civilizations. Right? We don't talk about pre-flood civilizations.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, nobody ever talks about it.
You talking about Tartaria, or you talking about like
before Tartaria?
Okay.
Because Tartaria got killed with mud, got filled up with mud.
Right.
That's another thing if you want to go with the Tartaria thing. But the main thing is
are we talking about something like Atlantis, for example?
I wouldn't even say that. Yeah, you can say that. You could. Well, when you say Atlantis,
Atlantis is a bit of a myth. I think it's an amalgamation of stories, but there were a lot of.
I'm not gonna lie, that Eye of Africa is pretty accurate. Have you seen the Eye of Africa? Have you seen that?
They are a lot of.
I haven't seen that.
I haven't.
Eye of Africa.
No, I haven't
Is
seen
it a
that.
movie?
You
Is it a
Google
show?
the Eye of Africa, and you will be like, and those are the foundations.
I beg, make I go bring my other phone. I did come 1 minute.
When I start looking,
In other words, she said she's gonna go grab her on the phone so she can Google it.
when I start looking into, because here's the truth, man. We all talk about the Bible when everything started. You start thinking about pre-flood civilizations, and you're like, man, pre-flood.
Can I interject? Can I say something real quick? You talking about pre-flood civilizations. So I just found out something this past weekend. I just found out that Lake Lanier is sitting over a black community. It's a black community that was built that was thriving, but the people got chased out of there and raided because there was some false accusations of racism against the white people in the area. So they now revolted and attacked the black people, and they all moved out. And
which civilization are you talking about? Let me think.
I'm just talking about Lake Lanier, simply just Lake Lanier. So when the lake was built, those properties and stuff that were sitting on the area where this property was is all underwater. And because of that, that's why there's this myth about people always, and you know this, Lemmy, you live here. Even you, Dina, you should know this.
Of course.
There's always people always get lost at that lake or die at that lake every year.
It's spiritual.
And it's because of that spirit that's underneath. There's churches and businesses buried under that lake.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all what happened to me at Lake Lanier.
Uh-oh. The lights are flickering.
Let me go get my drink. I'm coming.
Let me get one too. Hold on.
Lemmy, you might not sleep tonight.
Nah, I gotta get going. So y'all tripping, bro. I gotta go. Y'all going crazy.
So I went to Lake Lanier. This was in the 90s. And I was a little kid, went there, just having fun or whatever. And I went into the woods, and I love animals. I'm an animal person. And I saw this cat. I kept following it. And luckily for me, because I was so interested in this cat, I didn't get into the water. I started following the cat. By the time I got home, because I never actually held the cat or anything, right? I was driving home, and all of a sudden, I saw like people.
The cat? What color was the cat? I don't mean to cut you.
I don't remember what color the cat was. Okay. But once I saw the cat, I started following it, and it went into the woods. When I got home, because I was driving home, and I was like, why are people looking at me like I'm crazy? By the time I got home, my whole body broke out in whelps. I looked like I had an allergic reaction. It was crazy. And in my mind, I was like, but I didn't touch the cat, though. So where did it come from? So the only thing that I can think of is that maybe I brushed a shrub or something that I was allergic to, and that's what caused it. But I didn't know anything about Lake Lanier back then. But till this day, I am grateful to that damn cat. Because if I didn't follow the damn cat, I would have gotten in the water.
Oh, okay. All right. Ooh. All right.
Okay, so
that makes sense. So I was going to ask you, why are you following a cat? But
no, because I like pets. I like animals. So I saw the cat and I got curious and I started following it, but I never could get a hold of it, And by the time I came back, I was like, I'm not getting the water. And by the time I drove back home, I had broken into these, I don't even know. It was like I had an allergic reaction. My whole face was swollen into whelps and all that stuff. Very weird. But now that I hear stories about what's going on with Lake Lanier, I am so grateful that I did not get into that water. And I've never been back.
Don't blame you. So, Fuma, what were you saying about the flood?
Oh, what I'm saying is, okay, so, we talk about the Tower of Babel, what happens in the Old Testament, right?
Yeah.
So that tells you towers and big buildings were being built, and they had technology, cranes, and all that type of stuff. So it tells you technology has been here before on this earth, and so forth. Unfortunately, I think civilization has probably reset a couple times, and myths are passed on, and so forth. Myths or stories, or the truth, or whatever happened has been passed on, and eventually people.
All right, since we taking it there with like pre-flood and
And the reason why I say that only because of one thing. They found leftover nuclear reactors in Africa, or the isotopes that only come from nuclear reactors. They found it in Africa.
Yeah.
When I say those are science, you can literally look it up. You want me to grab it?
We don't have any nuclear plants in Africa, do we?
Yes, you do.
So you must have had something way back.
No, you do. You do have nuclear plants in South Africa.
No, there's.
What are you talking about?
Let me Google that. I'm about to look it up because last
Yeah,
time
you do.
So why do they keep having rolling blackouts?
Because the shit don't work. I'm just
no, they have the blackouts in Nigeria.
because Poogie and them didn't connect the wires right.
Man, that sounds like Vietnam.
Bro, the blackouts in Nigeria, that shit ain't rolling either.
Coburg, yeah, you're right. It's near Cape Town, with only one nuclear power plant on the African continent. Wow, when did that open? So we got
It's been there for a little while, but at the same time, having nuclear reactive isotopes, it depends on how old they are. But so one of the things that again, asking questions, I've come to realize is that I even question the level of knowledge we have, because we may interpret something one way based on the way that we've been educated, but that thing may not be actually right. And we need to get more information to be able to characterize things properly. You know,
I think that happened for some people, but not for everybody.
Oh, because one of the biggest things that I have always struggled with is when you kind of think about some of these structures that are so many thousands of years old, like what is it in England? Stonehenge or whatever.
Yeah,
the digital clock for the universe.
Now, who carried them damn stones and put them over there?
Do you believe
I know. I mean, I have met some strong people. You need like real giants, like not just regular giants, like real giants. Even when you think about even some of the technology that we have today, you know, you think about where we are from a telecommunication standpoint, how advanced we are, but yet we're still dealing with the technology of planes has not really changed over the past 50 years or so. Why is it that there is this imbalance of advancements?
Well,
you know, what's really going on there?
Well, the oil cartel's got something to tell you. First, you got an oil cartel out there.
But I mean,
because
think that
they can fly airplanes off of algae now, but the oil cartel has got them. They literally about it's been about 10 years ago. They tested I think it was like a 747 or something. They flew with algae as a base fuel. And then they was like,
Okay. Speaking of oil, let me ask you a question. Maybe y'all can help me with this, because this has always baffled me. I believe that everything that has been created has a purpose. What's the purpose of oil under the ground?
So realistically, all oil is decayed plants and matter that's got filtered, that's gone down. That's why it's everywhere. Chevron and BP, they gave it a false name of a fossil fuel because that gets you to think about a dinosaur, but it's not. Oil is abundant. It's just comes from decayed plants. That's why a majority of oil is found in areas of desert that used to be have plants, and so forth, and it's decayed. So it's just a process of what is it? How they say it on Disney? The process of life, or whatever. So
The circle of life.
circle of life. That's
Okay.
it.
So maybe it has no purpose then.
No, it has a purpose. When things decay, that's what they become. Yeah.
So
No,
even if things decay and they become X, why does that process happen?
the circle of life.
Okay, so let me add another layer to it.
Because we need don't we need oil to put in our food?
It's just like manure. It's just like manure.
We need oil to put in our food, don't we?
Okay, so we know that the earth is made up of metal, and you have the core of the earth and you have tectonic plates. And one thing we know about metal is it needs to be lubricated for it to move, and we know the tectonic plates move.
It doesn't need oil to move. They just move naturally because of the shifting.
Okay, so if you take metal plates and try to move them around, don't you need a lubricant?
Well, no, because when you go to the beach and kick that sand around, it ain't lubricated. You just kicking sand. When you go to the beach and kick rocks, it ain't lubricate. You kick the rock, and that's it.
I argue that the oil is there to lubricate something that's under the earth. And when they drill the oil and take it out, well, what the heck is there now?
Nothing, caverns, and that's why we have collapses of the ocean floor that cause tsunamis. That's what's going on.
We're just saying. I don't know.
Fuma, there was something you said earlier about civilization, and you talked about how you feel like there's been a reset.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go to one of my favorite movies, and that would be The Matrix. Do you remember in The Matrix when Neo got to the quote unquote creator?
The architect.
And remember when the architect said,
"You're
this
the
is not
sixth
the first time." Exactly. So when you said that was the first thing that came to mind. And with that coming to mind, it just pretty much said to me, like, and it says to me, like, yeah, we're not the first. We're definitely not going to be the last either. So it befuddles me, because today, for example, we live in a social media world.
Mm-hmm.
It's unfortunate. People get their news from social media. People get their entertainment from social media. So technically, even though we are not like we're on social media right now too, because we're on YouTube. And what I've deducted or deduced from all of this is it depends on what rhetoric you want to spew. And that's why the orange puppet.
You're not gonna say Donald Trump, are you? Yeah.
No.
Why are you talking about Trump like this? That is not nice.
Go home. You want to go home?
The orange puppet. He's spewing his own rhetoric, and it's so like, to me, like, and let me say this earlier. I really don't have a party affiliation, because I'll give you an example. When it comes to taxes, go ahead, shoot.
Were you this animated about the presidency when Joe Biden was showing up on TV saying, "I better"?
No, I'm gonna tell you why I wasn't animated, because that motherfucker was asleep the whole damn time. He was asleep. Come on now, I'm gonna talk about everybody. What I was just about to say is, I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I'm a man that thinks with his own head. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to guns, I'm a Republican. When it comes to taxes, I'm a Republican. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to
what about letting men in women's
I'm a
bathrooms?
Democrat.
Are you still a Republican when it comes to letting men in?
Nah. I'm not about that bullshit.
Okay, so you're a Republican. All right.
Come on, dude. I'm a realist. Okay, I have children. Okay,
You're Republican.
I can't tell my kids. My daughter can't be in the bathroom with a dude that pull out his dick to pee when she's trying to pee on the side.
You sound like a Republican to me.
No. I'm just a realist.
Okay, just one thing about the women's bathroom is we all have stalls. So you go in there and you lock the door and nobody knows what you're doing.
So you're hold on. Let me ask this question. You're okay if I identify as a woman and I walk in the bathroom and I'm just right next to you, like I'm getting it in. You okay with that? I'm like, you know.
I don't have a problem anyone using a female bathroom with me because, like I said, the way the female bathrooms are is you walk into the bathroom, you have sinks, and then you have stalls, and you go into the stall and use the bathroom.
Nigerian
what you doing up in there?
And they lie.
Lie what? I don't know what you're doing up in there. I have no idea what you're doing in there.
Fuma, you ain't shit because that nigga said when you get in the bathroom you go because a male
everybody does the okay. So our bathrooms, let me tell you, I went to Amsterdam. I was in Amsterdam once and I accidentally went into the male bathroom. And let me tell you how crazy it was. I was confused because in my mind I'm like,
why are all these stalls in here?
What is that?
It's a urinary. We just stand there and drop our drawers and pee.
The women's bathroom, technically the women's bathroom can be unisex because like I said, when you go into the stall, you lock the stall, nobody sees what you're doing, nobody really knows. And then you come out, you wash your hands, and that's it. But I can see how some people could feel some type of way because you're kind of vulnerable. You know, your butt is because women have to, they're on the toilet. Men are not, But it's a different experience.
I've been in a lot of Buc-ee's bathrooms. I ain't seen not a single dude try to go in a women's bathroom in Buc-ee's.
So I've been to two places in Atlanta where I've seen this. One of them is this bowling place where there's the mirror or sink in the bathroom is kind of you can see through. You can see the male bathroom and you can see the female. They kind of share a sink. And then there's Rose Bar. With Rose Bar, they have a new restroom thing and go upstairs. The area where people wash their hands and whatever is all in the same area, but there's stalls for the bathrooms. So the whole bathroom situation for me is. It's a moot point because at the end of the day, if you're walking into the bathroom to go pee, you're gonna pee. You gonna take a shit, you're gonna take a shit. It don't matter if you're standing up to pee or you're sitting down to take a shit or take a pee. It doesn't really matter. Because to be honest with you, there's some times when I go to the bathroom, I want to sit down to pee. Because I don't want people on the phone. Because I might be on the phone. I don't want nobody on the phone to know I'm peeing.
I already know you. Hey, I'm with you on that, but you about to go into a whole nother thing. And Boo was stupid.
It's like a whole other conversation where I'm like trying to get off of guys. I have to go eat. I have enjoyed spending time with y'all, but my dinner is ready. And y'all are a riot, okay? Y'all got issues. I cannot believe that in one conversation I have discussed politics, I've discussed technology, I've discussed this and that, and even the damn toilet. I don't even know what to do with myself. My brain is scrambled.
You discussed the book too, so yeah, we've been discussing a whole bunch of discussion.
Okay.
So
flowers bloom in May. Flowers bloom in May.
Flowers bloom in May. Go
flowers bloom in May.
Go on Amazon and get you a copy. Hey, we really appreciate
Okay.
you.
We appreciate you. We're gonna see you again, Didi. I think we're
Okay,
gonna
guys. I have enjoyed myself thoroughly. Like I said, I'm about to call my BFF and be like, you will not imagine what I just did.
we gonna post this.
Yeah.
This is going to the
It's
net.
on YouTube.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, y'all can watch it. Y'all can
I
definitely
know.
watch it.
Don't worry. What we're going to do is I'm going to get off and then we're going to get on.
Yeah.
You know she gonna go talk
Everybody
bad about me
watch
to her
it.
friend, dog. She about to talk bad about me.
You know, tell them.
She gonna be smoking me up for her friend. This dude coming, blah blah blah. I had to tell him, girl.
I'm like, listen, and my mind is blown. My little pea brain, Lord have mercy. I just could not believe it. The toilet is, let me go eat.
Flowers is blooming out the toilet.
Oh man,
shit, you best believe that.
Flowers is blooming out the toilet right now.
I can't with y'all. Y'all need help.
And it's Christmas time. Flowers ain't supposed to bloom. Flowers ain't supposed to bloom.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy holidays. I'm gone, y'all. I'm out. Bye.
All right, later. Oh my goodness.
Hey,
the time was had, man.
Let's get up out of here, man. I got a 5 a.m. report, man. This was needed. I think I just gotta stay more consistent. Walter, hit me. You hit me when you want to come on, and we're gonna just matter of fact, next month, the whole month of January I'm off. So like let's start the year off right.
I don't go back to work until the 13th of January. So
I might have to pull up on you then. I'm gonna pull up on you.
Yeah. Let's do it.
And we're gonna do something.
And then I start working day shift when I go back to work. So
you gonna do that day walk?
Will be days.
Puma, I'm gonna keep you in the loop because can't we link our channels, like you can present it, because like if you're gonna pull up, I would want your followers to be
let me think about that.
Yeah, think about it.
Branding. Yeah, everybody want to keep their branding separate. But you know what? No. We'll talk offline and I'll tell you the reason why I'm hesitant. When you in the show,
because and I'm saying this on air, like me, Walter will tell you this every show. I don't care. I really don't care about the money. I really don't care about the money. Anybody can come on here and talk about whatever. It's not about the paper to me. I just want to push. I just want to push a narrative of crypto to people, but allow people to still.
We'll talk. I'm fine with you. You're fine with it. We'll talk offline. I don't want to discuss this type of thing online.
Yeah, you good. You good. And you already know. You already know. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Me and Lemmy, since we've been doing this, man, we've never once talked about any money.
Yeah,
I'm just here, I'm just here talking, bro.
It's not. It's on some XRP family type stuff, Walter. So I already know what he's talking about. I know what he's talking about. It's on some crypto family shit. So I already know.
I definitely understand where he's coming from. Shoot, I definitely get it. I mean, this is the age that we live in. This is what's going on now. So you don't have to explain it to me.
We'll talk.
Yes, sir. And man, it was a pleasure, Fuma. I'm telling you, man. Life brings some people together, brings people into your lives that just changes your perspective on things. And you've added a different perspective on certain things for me, and I appreciate you, brother.
You may not be registered, but Walt, you're a Republican, bro. What was that? What? A Republican. You just may not like the current president, but, bro, you're a Republican. Dang, you hit them 3 checks.
Well, let me tell you something though. There was a guy that ran for office that is deceased right now, and when he was running, if I was able to vote at the time, because I wasn't eligible to vote at that time, and with the person that he wanted to be his running mate, if the two of them had hooked up together because of the belief they both had, that would be I believe it's Lieberman and McCain. Democrat and Republican, if they had run together instead of what's her name, the one that could see Alaska from her backyard, or could see
Oh, she
Europe
crazy.
from her
Sarah
backyard,
Palin.
or Russia, yeah, Sarah Palin.
She crazy as all get up, man. She got
If I was,
she got like one gene in her whole family. They all share it.
bruh, if I was able to vote in that election, I probably would have voted for McCain if him and Lieberman ran together.
You know why people voted for her, right?
Yeah,
Cause she was in them
Somebody
streets.
put that on the live.
Cause she was in them streets.
Huh?
Cause she was in them streets.
We ain't gonna say it on the live, dog.
Pulling a Kamala, cause Kamala was in them streets too. If you know, you know.
You out there like what?
I never
Wow, what?
Let's be honest here, right? Kamala was set up for a failure. There was no way she was gonna win. No way. No,
man,
way.
she was smart enough to win.
Shit.
Bro, I don't give a fuck if she had the IQ, the biggest IQ in the world. There was no way she was gonna win. No way.
Well, the first thing is she couldn't answer a question, bro. You could be like, is the grass green right in front of you? Well, let's talk about the circumstances of the grass. Because in other countries, the grass isn't there. But I'm telling you, if Donald Trump's president, you're gonna have concrete. Like, you're like, what?
I'm gonna need direct answers, and that's another reason why I don't like politicians. Because, for example, I'll ask you, hey, Fuma, what's your name? Fuma. No, if I ask a politician, what's your name? Well, I don't know. In some instances, I've been called this, and some other instances, I've been called that. And before I even get to the name, the generation that I'm from, motherfucker, I just asked you for your goddamn name. I don't need no extra shit. What are you gonna do with taxes? That's all I'm asking.
Cut them. But if I cut your taxes, I'm gonna have to cut EBT, and then your cousin and your mama gonna be mad at me. So y'all gonna have to pick what the fuck you want.
I mean, I hate to digress, but if I was doing taxes, I'm doing a flat tax for everybody.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you make. I don't care what you make, because for me, it seems like you're prosecuting me for being smarter and figuring out how to make $100 million a year. So because I make $100 million, I got to give you 30%. Fuck you.
Yeah, but hey, oh, you in that 30% bracket too, huh, buddy? Ooh, do you see that white thing at the end of the year?
Calm down.
Oh, I know where you at, bro.
Calm down. Meanwhile, you got dumbass Walter that can barely make over 100, and he want to pay his little 7-8% and get away with it. So why I gotta pay more than he does? It's not my fault that I have a bigger brain power to earn more. That's my whole thing. Let everybody pay the same amount of taxes. Find other ways. No,
look, Walter,
one of the things I told Lemmy,
Walter, if we all pay the same taxes, we can't give them other countries this money and debase your labor.
But that's the problem. That's the problem. Problem. Because you can find other ways to make the rich pay taxes by doing this. For example, like, look, Fuma, you made $100 million this year, bro. I know your taxes only like 8-7%, but how about you do this? How about you throw in a little extra this year, and next year you don't have to pay nothing.
No, that ain't gonna work.
All in. Think about it.
No. How about this? How about we cut all aid to other countries?
But think about it.
How about we cut all aid to other countries? How about we start kicking out the undesirables? How about we just say, hey, we're going to do a flat tax and everybody pay 10% of what you got in, what you put in. But if you ain't put in anything, you ain't getting nothing. How about we get rid of, if we keep child tax credits, they go for everybody, not just a few who make under a certain amount.
Yep.
And go that route, streamline it, make people not skin in the game.
Hey, children are expensive.
And if you're over 65, your property tax should know. You should know if you're over 65 and you got no kids in that county, your property taxes, that school tax, come off your property tax. Why are people allowed to vote for taxes and they ain't got no house? They don't own no property. Maybe voting needs to change. If you don't own property, you can't vote on property taxes.
It's real simple.
It's simple, man. It's never rocket science. It's always simple arithmetic. Like seriously, for real.
Marjorie Taylor Greene is the lady I was talking about. That's resigning at the end of the year.
Okay. I heard that name.
Yeah.
I think she's going to get a bag somewhere, bro. I think she's going to get a bag.
The rumor is that she might be running for presidency, but she's not admit to it right now. You know,
she's going to get a bag. I'm telling you, she's going to get a bag somewhere.
Yeah, because she's going to do an expose on the orange puppet.
I don't think though. I think this is a show.
Did you see her? Did you see her 60 Minutes interview?
No, I don't watch people like her. That's a waste of my brain power, bro.
But I just happened to watch football. I watched football on CBS, and it went from that to her. So I just saw it, and I was just like, interesting.
You should be watching YouTube videos on Basel 3. That's what you should be watching.
It's order out of chaos, Walter. It's order out of chaos, bro. They doing what you. Yeah, like it's deeper than that, man. That's trivial stuff right there, man. It's and I know you know it's deeper than that, but maybe we can present it to you. Like
you need to go look up that Basel 3 and be like, huh? What the huh?
You said
Basel 3.
BASCL.
Oh, BASEL. BASEL. Basel 3. End game explained. Ooh. Okay. Master plan revealed. Okay. Huh. Interesting.
You need to follow this. You need to see what these bankers is doing. Forget everybody else. What them bankers doing?
Follow that money, bro.
What's JP Morgan? What's his name? Jamie Dimon. What's he saying? You need to be following Larry Fink. Larry Fink can tell you what he think, man. Did you see that Larry Fink and Coinbase interview with the CEO from Coinbase?
I ain't see it. You talking about what bald head dude? I forgot his name.
Man,
what's bro name from Coinbase again? Damn, it just added to my tongue.
Man, let me take a look at that dude.
Bald head dude though, I forgot his name.
Brian Armstrong.
Yeah, Armstrong. Yeah.
Bro, if you watch that interview, I tell you, after this, go watch the interview. It was a big brother, little brother play. The big brother, Larry Fink. Little brother, Brian Armstrong. The question she asked, Larry's body language was like, tell him. Don't tell him. Like little homie type. He was like, little homie like. And then the lady was like, aren't you guys in competition? That Brian got scared. Oh, no, we ain't in competition.
We're together.
He didn't even say that. He said, I do services for him. I was like, oh, you on the whole stroll, buddy. And they're like the CEO pimping another CEO on national TV to make you laugh. Look, ho, what did I tell you to say? Did you act up on this show? It was like Corey Holcomb.
Oh, Corey's an idiot.
He was like, don't you act up on my show.
Yo, on that note, I gotta go, bro. I gotta go. Yo, I wish I could stay here, bro. I gotta go.
No. You put in enough time. We appreciate you, man.
Like, it's a 3.5 hour show, bro. This is crazy. I haven't done 3.5 hours in a couple of years, man.
Man, that means it was worth it. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to me from when you pulled up.
Not scripted.
Walter, you already know.
Yeah.
Hey, shit, we need to end it at that 333 mark. If we ended at 333 mark, we a fool for that.
Hey, peace out, Silver Dave.
Silver Days. Yo, shout out Silver Days. Shout out to Didi and her book on Flowers Bloom in May. Shout out to everybody who's online and offline, chopping it up with us. You guys got any shout outs? Go ahead and let it be known. Any promotions y'all want to do, let it be known. You still got your opportunity this week. Fuma Boys. Make sure y'all check out his channel, tap in, like, share, subscribe. and really get familiar with what he's talking about, because I agree with a lot of the things that he was saying. I know I didn't get to talk a lot, but I agree with a ton of perspective. I know he think that he's sabotaging me, but he ain't. He's just elevating the shit. He elevating the shit, man. And I really do appreciate this brother. He's always supported me from day one. And to all my people who are not in the crypto community and don't know that, I'm letting you know that. But my XRP family does know. So shout out to Fuma for real. And XRP bags and everybody over there who got me in high regard. Shout out to Walter as well. You already know Walter the reason I'm here today, because I was not gonna come up here. I was gonna go to sleep.
So mine is real simple, you know. Lemmy, you're my brother. I love you, brother. Appreciate you every day, all day.
Love.
I can't say too much about you because you know where we at. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
Fuma. Thank you so much for coming through, brother. Your insights have been very, very like revealing, and your knowledge is very powerful, brother. I appreciate you coming through. I learned quite a bit from you, you know, and all we doing, we're just talking. We ain't doing nothing else but talking. Everybody just share their own beliefs and their own system, and you know, it's always good to hear different perspectives from different people. And I definitely appreciate where your head is at and where you're coming from. I look forward to chopping it up with you some more. You know, I mean, definitely something that it's in the future. Merry Christmas to y'all and to all. Happy New Year. I'm hoping to see y'all again in the new year. I'm even hoping to see you before the year's even over. Let's do this next week. You know, you never know. Let's just do it next week.
Hey, I think based on how my schedule's looking for New Year's Eve, because I don't know what I got yet. I would definitely want to do this again New Year's Eve. I just need to see how everything lining up.
Yeah. We can do it. We can do it into the new year. I don't care, man. I mean, I got a lot of time on my hands. I right now I'm just spending time with my kids, family. You know, just kicking it. You know, I plan to be a little bit more drunker in a little bit because at Christmas I ain't cooking this year. I ain't hosting nobody this year. So I told everybody, you want anything? I'm not hosting. I'm good. They're like, well, call mama and call daddy and see what they doing. I ain't calling them. I mean, I will call them to wish them Merry Christmas, dropping their Christmas present, but I ain't calling them to ask them what they doing. If you got something going on and you want to invite me, cool, I'll show up. I'll bring a bottle. But besides that, doses. I'm in the house with the kids. You know what I'm saying? So, and then there's football tomorrow too. Football. I'm gonna tell my son football. He gonna be like, football. That's all I got going on. So my brother Fuma, you know, take this out, brother.
I'll see you again. This world is small. We're gonna do it again.
Okay.
For sure.
God bless.
Hey, with that being said, this Let Me Speak broadcast number 20. Blow me a dub edition someday at Christmas. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to you and yours. Happy New Year. You know what I'm saying? And hey, let's get it, man. We're gonna catch y'all in a minute, man. We're gonna stay consistent. Don't worry. We're gonna keep it up. Blessings on blessings. Catch y'all later, man.
Yes, sir.
Fuma, I'm staying on for you. Fuma, I'm staying on for you, bro.
Blessings.
All right, stay on, Walt.
Your families too.
Stay on, Walt. Stay on. Don't hang up.